Where's that damn... Is the computer going to show up this time? We need to put that case in. Have we been doing that recently?
We'll keep trying the door.
All right.
I've been writing everything down. I still don't understand that computer thing.
Hey, you won't give me your notes, I'll get them notated if that helps.
Yeah,
So
I
you
think that's
don't have to deal with
probably a
it.
good idea. Try the door again.
All right.
Please. We're sorry about the bullet holes.
Do we get the plaster for that yet?
I mean, no.
I'll get that after the computer then.
Okay, all right. I mean, that whole idea of, going to what are they called? The party stores?
Department store.
Same thing. It's a party for wood or carpentry or home improvement.
Well, that'd be more of a depot than a department store. The department store is more like a Myers or something.
I think a lumberyard is kind of like a lumberyard's like a tree slaughterhouse, right?
Yeah.
Oh my lord, you're right. Tree.
What were you going to even put into the computer? Open the lie?
If there's a catalog, we could just order some. Do we have a Sears catalog around here?
Oh, I think we do actually. I'll be right back. I'll go get it.
You know what Sears is? How long has Sears been around? It's been a long time.
I'm gonna look at Akachi and say,
my house
does Sears stand the
Sears
test
house.
of time?
Yeah,
yeah.
This is built by Sears, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I'm trying the door.
Actually, that's a question. Akachi, does Sears still exist in your timeline?
Well, it should.
Yeah.
No lock on that door.
It just went the way not of the dodo, but it was getting pretty bad as it decided not to do the whole internet thing.
Oh, around here we say the way of the vampire. They're pretty much extinct.
Huh.
Instead of the way of the dodo, we say the way of the vampire.
Well, pretty much is different than actually, whereas the dodo is gone.
Did the dodos make
Wait, vampires
I
are
don't
real?
know. I think.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Did you just reveal to us that vampires are real?
Yeah.
What?
Obviously. Or were.
Sorry,
I fought a banshee at one point. I think a vampire is pretty reasonable at this time.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, pretty much anything you can think of is a thing that exists. You know.
You and I saw that thing in the freaking void. God,
but it's a difference between a monster and hey, monsters actively can disguise themselves as you, and maybe you actually know them because they're vampires.
Well, the thing is I've never met one myself, but I know that they exist or did exist at one point. I know that they're pretty much hunted to the point of extinction.
So Count Dracula is based on a true story.
Oh yeah. So's Twilight, I think.
What?
Oh.
How do you know what that is? But you don't know what you don't even know what a TV is. Has someone showed you Twilight?
Yes, if it's related to what I do, chances are I might know.
Did they show you a movie? A moving picture?
No, I've not seen a moving picture about Twilight. Somebody just told me the plot, and it sounded weird and supernatural as hell. And like babies growing up with no time, and time is all fucky. So I think to myself, it's got to be real. A baby. Who would normally think to myself, or anyone, a baby, and then in the next scene, it's an adult?
Someone who doesn't know how to write anything.
Well, that's also possible. I
think it's very probable, actually, based on those books. But
yeah, I'd like to.
I'm gonna try the door.
People benefit of the doubt. All right.
Yeah, could you get that? I've been trying to open this shut, and it just keeps being a brick wall.
Yeah,
I think it's mad at me. Yeah. I got shot, and it's mad at me.
You did bleed on the floor, though.
Well, I didn't try to.
But did you clean it up? You bled on the floor, and then you didn't clean it up after, so maybe it's mad about that.
Didn't we have to, leave him? No, did I?
I mean, I don't know. No, I don't think so. I think we left.
I tried the door.
Still, yeah, go for it. Does it work?
I fucked off, yeah. But
I'm not going to make you roll yet. Does it work?
Yes. I think it opens up to the computer room.
All right. Look at that.
Right. Okay, maybe I'll check. No, I shouldn't open it again because then I'll get the clean spots after I step in.
Check the message board, would you? See if there's any cases we could look at.
Oh, sure, yeah.
All right. It has
Jim,
a little
mind if I borrow that
on it. Sorry.
notebook?
Yeah, not a problem. I have pretty much all the cases that we've done so far and all the details, so if you want to... I don't know what you're going to do to get this on there, but sure.
Yeah. You can watch me if you want to. It'll be magic.
It's called data entry. You'll love it.
I
It's the
probably
name of the
wouldn't
spell?
understand it.
No,
Maybe
it's
just
task.
Maybe I should just help
Spells
order some
called
things
data
off the
entry?
catalog.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Sorry,
Yeah,
both of you spoke
so
at
we
one
need-
time. My brain couldn't handle
my
it.
apologies.
My thing's not important. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, don't
I
be
will
like that.
saddle up next to.
I'll be like however I
Olga.
want, actually. Sorry, that was uncalled for. I apologize.
Getting snippy.
I'll saddle up next to Olga.
Getting
think-
snippy implies I stuffed.
Well, hi there, Catsi. How are you?
With everything we know, or I guess don't know, about Miss Moore's situation and her husband's,
Oh, right.
we're gonna need help, right?
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to be very careful as well. I think it's going to be pretty dangerous considering the involvement of the Mercurials, and it might be one of their own, but it also might not be, which is terrifying, frankly.
Do we have anyone that can help us? How about your old team? Is there a way to reach out to them?
No. But maybe. There's something I've been thinking that I might try. But it involves a summoning circle and the use of a real name. But it's only been me up until now, so I didn't think I'd be able to do it. But now that you mention it, we might be able to. Might being the key word there. Might.
I just think that's good.
Yeah.
Because the idea of doing this just us, and I think I'll look at Jim, Harry, and Gus, and then back to you, Olga.
No, a right click.
No, I know what I know how to use a computer more than you probably.
Hey, guys, do we know if the toilet paper we have is splinter-free? I was going to order some splinter-free toilet paper for us, just in case.
Oh, it should. Oh, why is that not a standard where you're from?
You don't think we can
Oh,
handle
la
it,
dee
Catsi?
da.
If we can, it's going to be really.
Yeah, a big 16-pound sledge on that pole a couple of times would probably take care of it. You guys moved?
Yes, we did. We had URM.
Well, I've got it here. There's somebody nearby. I wonder if they ever found out.
Well, now I reckon I ought to tell you a story about a little office that handles things nobody else will. You know, the supernatural, super unnatural, hauntings, hexes. The whole list is rather long, and we don't have near enough daylight for that. What you need to know is this. Ain't no script here. We make it up as we go. Music, sounds, etc. It's all produced for you live, like magic. And it being a scary story and all, I'm assuming it will have all the things scary stories do. But I'm just guessing here, because of it being improvised and all. Alls I know is with this cast, well, it's probably gonna be brutal, violent, and have enough moral decay to make our therapists quit. You got one of those, right? Good. So use your brain, okay? It's gonna be scary, strange, and dumb as hell. Oh, f*** off, you.
Stuff.
Yeah, well,
It's
tough is kind of our line of work, right? It's a business. We'll figure it out.
yeah.
We just got to be careful and be safe and think outside the box. Don't worry too much.
Alt-tabbing would be faster.
Yeah, I could just click it. It don't...
Watching you manually drag this down is kill.
Is that the door? Hey, somebody get the door!
I'll get the door.
That sounds important.
I'll get the door. I'm on it. I'll open
All
the
cases
door.
are equally important.
It's me, Barkley Oglethorpe.
Oh my
I need
God.
your help.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Oh my.
Oh shit. Oh no, that means that he's gonna die, right? Maybe.
It's very urgent, but it possibly could be. It's fine to see you all again, but I have an urgent matter I need your help with.
Okay,
Well, good to see you.
Sure,
Is it an urgent matter that you have time for tea, or do you want to just spit it out? Do you want to close the door?
I mean, somebody could die, but do you,
close
do you
the
have
door
any
then.
chamomile?
No.
There's a lot going on right now.
I can make some chamomile. Just what's going on?
Chamomile tea. She said tea, right?
Yeah, that is a tea.
Yeah.
Tea.
I mean, if you got food, I'll take
beverage.
something too. I am feeling very hungry. Look, Alder, I need your help.
Okay.
I need a trap.
Okay.
And mine haven't been working. As I'm sure you remember, they continue to fail me, and I do need some help.
Okay.
We're not talking like bear trap, right? We're talking something a bit more robust.
No, I've tried every size of bear trap you can imagine, from the small, tiny ones that catch baby bears disturbingly, to large ones that really only rich people buy to make them feel powerful. None of them have worked so far.
Okay.
What, the stock market?
Are you trying to trap a bear?
Oh no, I'm a little bit curious.
I liked it.
I don't know what it is. It has killed a family of people just last night, and I'm afraid it might do it again.
Oh.
Okay. That's
Okay.
a good thing to get a trap for then.
Right.
Okay.
Now, I don't... anytime I use something that is not magical, either the trap goes off or nobody comes around, it doesn't seem to do a damn thing. When I do use something that I know how to do, well, it just seems to sniff it out and avoid it, or just walk right through it like it's nothing, as far as I know. I haven't seen a glimpse of this thing in a long time.
So it's intelligent.
Is this
Have you
for
seen it
old
before?
tooth?
It is.
Okay.
What?
This is something he's been chasing for a while. Go ahead. Barkley, tell him.
Old tooth. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it...
Like an old toothache. Won't go away.
keeps coming back.
You said, hold on, that you haven't seen it for a while, but you've seen it before?
I'll get
just
that.
kind of...
Sit down, Barkley. You tell him. I'll get
All right.
the tea.
Well, tell you a little bit about this. One time I did, let's say, encounter it. I didn't exactly see it. I saw a large form. I couldn't tell you much about it. It was far too fast. It was... It was the most scared I've ever been in my life. And I've seen some scary things as my life has continued on and on and on. But nothing has topped that moment. I didn't really want to look at it at the time. So perhaps it is my fault. I know I've been chasing a long time. There isn't a lot I can divulge you. Some things, of course. Tell you about what it does to people, as horrific as it is. Maybe that's something. I've narrowed it down over the years to what I believe are two possibilities. It's either a beast, which, Sounds weird. A horrific beast that I can't catch. You wouldn't think I'm too happy to that would be the answer. I'm afraid it might be a demon. In which case I'm woefully under-equipped to handle.
A demon?
I'd be not sneaking, but I'd be glancing at Catsi.
Yeah, I think I'm looking over at Harry as well.
You only get a feeling of it in the darkness, Barkley.
Well, it's usually when it attacks.
Right.
There have been other times when I'm usually too late. I mean, I'm always too late. It's only afterwards that where something horrific is happening. People have been torn limb from limb, eaten, bones snapped, and strewn about the place.
Barkley, we've been over this. How do you know they've been eaten?
There's pieces of them missing.
Yeah, but we don't know that means they've been eaten, right?
Well, where did it go? If half of someone's head is missing, I would assume something took a bite out of it.
Yeah, but you said that there weren't any, like, teeth marks per se, right?
I don't know what it could do.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot. It tears people apart like it's a piece of paper.
Can you define what a demon is? Because I think we all have kind of an image of what one might be, but maybe you could tell us what it isn't. That might narrow it down for some of us.
Yeah, they're like sort of related to Fae-like entities. So they care a lot about contracts, boundaries, permission, making deals. Don't like iron. Same thing. They leave a strong smell of sulfur sometimes where they go, which is like rotten eggs. And there's like varying types of them, just like there are varying types of Fae. But, you know, I don't know if I believe they're one and the same, or they used to be once upon a time, but a lot of people say that, yeah, because they have a lot in common.
Okay.
I'm woefully under-equipped to handle such a entity.
Yeah, and so are they, by the way. So are you. We're not ready for that.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page there. Are you then older?
Equipped to deal with a demon? I mean...
Yeah.
I would avoid it if at all possible if it were me. Because the thing with demons is they're really good with their words, and they can trap you into making a deal without your knowledge, or really it's a mistake. One mistake and you're done is really it. And so I would prefer not to tangle with a demon if I can avoid it. But what's true for you dealing with a demon is true for it as well, right? So if you can trick it into making a deal with you, then you're good. But usually, if you do that, the only thing you ever want to get from that demon is its true name. And then you usually have to offer yours in exchange, which is a fine trade to make if you're getting the demon's true name. Because it means you can call on it whenever. But again, you know, you have to be willing to make a deal with it. So it's scary shit.
And
I'm not even sure it's a demon. It's just I've narrowed things down. I don't know what would do this to people.
Yeah, the one thing that I remember you saying before, Barkley, was there was a lot of blood, which...
A lot of blood.
And there seems to be no regard for it in like a meal sense, which would imply maybe demon. Or at least it implies enjoyment of tearing apart of the...
It's not done to be food. Don't think these people were hunted. I think they were just brutalized.
Yeah.
Was it claiming anything in particular? I mean, I know that you're probably not doing field autopsies, but did you notice any specific organs missing, or
that's a good question.
Recurring pattern?
It's hard to say what's missing, what's around, and what has been picked up, swallowed, or thrown 100 feet away. Nothing consistent so much over the years. And I mean, it really, the only consistent thing is the horrific way it tears people to shreds.
In multiples, right? It's never just a solo kill. It's usually like a group, right?
It's at least 2.
Yeah.
Usually more.
Why a group of these creatures? Is
No, group of people.
Of people that are the victims, yeah.
So there's something about spreading fear in the ranks as well, or
I mean, I don't know.
It doesn't leave anything alive. So,
okay. Any ties with any patterns, the type of people, the way, the place they're living, the type of location, like a manufactory or a home or business, anything that could tie this to something else, so it's not just random.
I don't. I mean, I will answer your question, but I mean, night is falling, and I'm afraid this thing might attack again.
Okay,
I don't know if you have.
Hold on. Your traps aren't working, and I mean not the regular ones. I mean the ones you've made.
Right.
Like yours don't work either. I don't know what. I don't have time to make a new one specifically for this thing. I mean, I'll give you some that I have. I do have a demon one, and I do have a beast one, but like...
I know it's a lot to ask. I know. Believe me, I can repay you somehow, which is whatever you need.
I'm not bringing it up for that. I'm just saying, if it is too scary or big for your traps, mine might not work because we don't know specifically what it even is. So we're kind of just like fishing in the dark. That's fine. I'll give you some. If you think that it, I know how important this is to you, so that's not a problem. I will give you those. I'm worried about my team here. Okay.
And I'll do it myself if I must, if you're worried about them. I'll go back out there.
Okay, hold on. I'm worried about you too. If it's a demon that we're dealing with, I want y'all to be careful. I don't want, that's scary stuff.
I can't say I have any idea how to trap a demon. I'm pretty good at machinery.
Well, I have some traps that I can give you to use, and that's fine. You're going to need to add some additional items into it. Can you just promise me that you will be safe? That you'll keep them safe?
That sounds like a bargain.
It is a bargain, at least with him. Barkley.
Keep them safe?
Yeah, don't do anything stupid. Like rushing in there or something. You see something and you go running after it. You watch, you assess, you figure out. Listen, you figure out what it is. Then I can make the perfect trap. And we'll use that one next time. But this time, you watch, you learn, you get all the info, and then you come back, okay? Don't go running in there, guns a-blazing.
If I may, this looks like the perfect job for mud.
There you go.
Oh man, how's Mud doing?
Well,
I'll take all the help I can get.
I mean, he was cradled by a spirit the last time, so he's doing fine.
Mud and I got something in common.
I mean, y'all are adults. You can make your own decisions, but like, Barkley, just don't go running in there, okay? Is that okay? Can we just agree on that?
Fine. No, I agree.
Okay. All right.
I agree.
Okay. I'll be
I
right back.
appreciate it. I really do. I mean, it means everything to me.
I know. I'll be right back. I'll get you your spells.
Personal history on this one, Barkley?
I've just been chasing after this for a long time. No, I've had things get away before. I've had things that escaped and other people found and finished, and I didn't finish the job myself, but this one has just been eluding me.
What? I'm still wondering. It's okay. So the first time you encountered it, the time that you encountered it, you didn't want to look at it for understandable reasons. Just can you give me as much of a description of that moment as you have, where you were, what was around you, how that thing made you feel, if you could see something in the periphery.
Terrified, like like an ant, like I could be stepped on at any moment. Like, I was of no concern to it. Nothing I could do could keep it from doing whatever it was doing, no matter what I would do. Hey, all I remember is shadow, breathing. It's not much else. It was a long time ago. It was a hard time for me to remember, okay? I'm sorry. I really think we just need to get moving here. There could be people at risk.
The reason we're asking, Catsi and I encountered something that might fit similar descriptions. That's why we were asking.
Really? Where was it?
I point to the door. There, for a moment, in its own void space, it felt like a shadow. I was able to look at it with air quotes, but I don't know. It wanted. I made a deal with it, so to speak, to get Catsi out of there. I traded, made me look more interested into it. It moved faster than lightning. Anytime you didn't look at it, it moved. And it moved faster than you couldn't run away from it. You couldn't escape it. But shadow fit. It was more of a void than anything. If you look in darkness and there's a spot that is hard to see within the darkness, you know what I'm talking about? Like.
Yep. Nah, I don't feel it was anything like that.
No? Okay. That might almost make me feel better about this, as weird as that sounds.
Okay.
Okay, it's probably a beast. I'm just being prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I have some things for you. Okay. And I hand over what looks to be like a velvet bag. And if you're looking closely at it, the inside seems to be lined with maybe satin, and it's red. And I hand you this bag, Barkley, and I say, okay, you got the things you need for both things in there. All right. You're going to need blood. Okay. For the iron mostly. Okay. So don't go too crazy on it. But also you might need quite a bit. I do think it should be people, not pig, but pig will do if you want to do that. And it should be fresh. So you're going to have to use that. And then you're going to do what's called, and I now kind of turn and look at the rest of y'all a little bit educational like. It's going to be called a fractal summoning circle. The picture and the description is in there. So you can recreate that. Now, it's called a fractal summoning circle, but you're not technically summoning anything, and it's not going to trap it for long. The only way to actually bind a demon is with words and promises. So make a deal as quick as you fucking can, if it is one, okay? And obviously, be smart about it, Barkley. If this works, it won't work for long. Or ideally, you are fucking hiding in a bush, it pops up, it sees it, and then you just let it go. And then you come back to little old Alder and you say, Alder, turns out it was a demon, and I make you a better one. All right?
Right. If it...
Okay.
It's probably not.
Okay.
I guess we equip ourselves and we move.
Yeah.
I got loads of stuff in my RV too if we need extra.
Who to get this time? You said family?
The father and his 2 kids on a camping trip. A boy and a girl. 12 and 9.
I mean, I'm going to ask again, just in case. Is it always outdoors, wilderness camping? Is it suburban areas? Is it everywhere?
Not close to, not in a city usually. I mean, I don't remember being in a big city. It has been in homes before. Just toward a place
so
up
it's not,
along with the people.
Not just the camping then.
Did it break down doors to get in, or did it look like it just was
This is all shit you can ask on the road. Go.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Y'all are going,
got
right?
a bit of a drive anyway.
Can you please check the thing, the warehouse, the storage room, see if there's
Yep.
anything that y'all need.
I'm on
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Shit. Okay, go ahead and make your rolls. And then give me your loadouts. 3 items each. And then Barkley / Trenchmouth, do you want to add in a random item for them to use on this mission
Sure.
that they get bonus experience points for if they use it? Extra
All right.
dine.
Are we doing a flat D100?
Yeah.
It usually is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, we're all doing it. Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. Oh my God.
Wow, 6
All
7.
right. Now,
Twice. Twice.
4.
6 4 6
All right,
7
everyone.
6 7
Adventure's
and
canceled.
then 4. Okay.
4.
All right, that's interesting. Okay, so it opens to kind of, again, our magical little storeroom. What 3 items do y'all grab? Or keep in mind, for this mission, you don't get 3 on top of your any magical items that you have with you. So Harry, like your book is going to count for 1. Your dice is going to count for a 2nd. So make sure you're only grabbing 1 other item.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, and then what about the bullet on the chain?
Then you're set. You can't grab anything except the extra Barkley. I don't know. I think you might get killed. Never mind. I take it back. You can have 3 extra. You can have 3 extra items that you bring with you.
I rolled
Sorry.
a 4. Well, we could call it that for
Yeah.
release, I
I've got a
guess.
good feeling about this one, guys.
Oh, good. The things that keep me alive, well, then they won't help me and I'll die. Good. That's
yeah,
great.
yeah,
Love that.
Well, it's also just fun to go into the storeroom and pick some things that you think you can use. So
Yeah, that's what I was
let's
thinking.
do that. Yeah.
All right.
So
Okay.
everybody can have 3
I
extra
feel a little
things.
better now. That was
Yeah.
a little
It was very scary.
hairy.
Yeah.
So are these okay, so I have my mask.
Uh-huh.
I think that's the only magical thing I have on me. I have my mini toolkit, but I don't think that counts as magical. No.
It doesn't count as magical, but it does count as one of your slotted
one of
inventory
those
items.
okay,
Yeah,
cool.
so you get 3 things that you can bring with you, but when you
Okay.
go on a dumb, you get 3 extra that you get to bring in a bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. All right. All right.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I will grab, and I think I'm kind of guided by this kind of pulsing energy coming from my mask at my side. I will grab a fly zapper, like those, just like a kind of
The racket?
kind of racket kind, racket fly swatter. What else? Like just a bag of screws and nuts and bolts.
Okay.
And
Iron.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smart. Okay.
And I'll I think just like a stack of like 2 or 3 pieces of paper, like A4 pieces of paper.
Okay. Oh, the legal size. Very
Yes.
clever, bitch. Very clever. Okay. All right. All right. Contract size. Got it. Okay. Okay. Who's next? I love their brains. I could eat them like a monster. Sorry.
We're trying to stop that.
Okay.
Just saying.
All right. Don't take it back.
I guess I'll grab something.
Yeah, what do you grab?
I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna grab a burlap sack.
Yes.
I'll be the first one.
Yep.
And then a balloon. And and like a Sharpie marker.
Yeah. Perfect. Sharpie
Beautiful.
permanent marker and detective mud. Fantastic. All right. What about
All
you? Harry?
these to make detective mud.
I'm gonna get one of them. I mean, you mentioned before when we were talking about what works with demons or fae, so that's
Yeah.
kind of stuck on my mind, especially from the other entity as well. An iron crucifix.
Interesting. Okay. Are you religious?
No.
Okay.
No. But
All right.
it's one of those South parents were.
Yep, okay.
Grew up in the area.
Okay.
So
Okay. So follow-up question. You might
Yes.
not be religious, but I guess what does that mean to Harry? Do you still believe in God, even if you're not religious?
he believes in a whole hell of a lot more now.
Okay. Right.
I think if anything, he was probably agnostic is the way to put it. I mean, if you believe so heavily in luck, which
Yeah.
I do,
Yeah.
there's going to be some sort of force that provides that.
Okay. So I guess the question I'm asking is I need to know how effective this would be in Harry's hands. And we all know that metaphor matters, but so does belief. So
it does.
Yeah.
If he, like, which in this point, demons, they're real.
Yeah.
Fae, absolutely real.
Yeah.
And heading on at the very minimum, the iron would work. And symbolism.
Okay.
You're talking about trapping demons in circles and things. You watched Constantine.
I was going to say there is an element of the, kind of what is expected and what you assume will work.
Yes.
But I'll tell you right now.
That's where the assumption is.
Yeah,
this should
that's
work
fine, because it works in all the movies. And
it works in all the
me,
movies. And
that has saved more lives than I can tell you. Like, that shit does work sometimes. However, just so that we all know kind of how the world works on a macro level, it wouldn't be as effective as if you actually believed in it. That it
correct. If I were a priest or something,
exactly.
it'd be different.
Yeah. So, but that's okay. It still has a chance of working and working pretty well because you watched Constantine. It's a good movie. Okay. Anyway, who's next?
Constantine's a plus.
That's just one.
Otherworld.
Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, the Iron Crucifix. Then what else? What are the other two? Sorry, my bad.
No problem. I was gonna do a Sharpie or something, but that's already been grabbed. I was gonna say, not a ham radio. That's way too big. But
our walkie-talkies that are broken because of acid.
Yeah, like a broken actually broken walkie-talkie.
Well, you can just use one of ours that's broken from acid because we haven't had it fixed yet. So yeah, you're welcome to take it. Yeah,
but he was looking for something honestly broken because he wants for static.
Am I speaking another language? Ours are broken.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I'm saying, like, that's exactly what he wanted.
Okay, yeah,
that's
perfect.
Exactly
all right.
what he wanted,
you can
not
take
a functioning one.
Okay, got it. All right, you're taking it broken.
I'm confirming.
I was I'm so confused. All right, okay. What was your third item then, sir?
That was where I was stuck. Go to someone else. I'll get the last one.
Sounds good. Gus, what are you bringing?
Chalk.
Very
a fair
clever.
amount of it.
Yep. Okay.
I would like a compass.
Okay. Nice.
Metals.
Very smart. Holy shit! They're so smart. I'm not smart enough to write these puzzles. Okay. I had not considered that. That is very smart. Okay, go ahead.
So something that has some kind of its own magnetism to it.
Yeah.
And my third thing would be
it's like a little demon detector.
Is there something in the world of like maybe like a reference book for like classic and antiquity? Like I was thinking of like symbology, that sort of thing, like maybe rooted in like the medieval period that might have.
There were like
a Kia Solomon-esque sort of grimoire.
So I think in general, I think books and research, that's something that's got to take a little bit of time. You can bring items like that with you, but I think for it to really be effective, mechanically speaking, in terms of the system, it's going to be something that you have to have spent time researching beforehand. That way you're not like, a demon's arrived. Let me quick look for the thing.
Sure.
But
just note to self, study demons.
Yeah, but in future, yeah. But I do think that, we could say that you do bring one, but I'm just giving you a heads up that the roll would probably be very low in the event that something happened and it was happening right now. For you to flip through and find the thing that you needed to find, it would have to be like 20 or less. And if you're okay with that, then you can bring it. And I mean, hell,
I was thinking more of an out of crisis reference point of using it potentially. There's a symbol. I'll see if I can find that in this book. Not like
when it's not crazy.
Not how to kill this necessarily. Not like a bestiary. More like a symbol, a reference guide maybe.
No, you're making our bestiary. I hope someone is, because I don't know what we're doing.
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying.
I'm gonna say yes to that book, but can you do me a favor and roll me a mind roll real quick?
Yeah. Do you want a penalty on it or?
No. I just want to see if you get lucky and roll like, doubles or something. 62. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you can have that book.
All right.
What's your other items? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I think was that it all? No, that was two.
Chalk, compass, book.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. What about you, Harry? Your final item.
Iron wire.
Iron wire. Okay.
Yeah, so like a spool of wire.
Make me a soul roll, please. Roll for me.
Yes, any shift of
Nope.
any kind.
I just want to see if you get some extra.
39.
39. No, you don't. But you can have your spool of iron wire.
All right.
That is fun to say with this accent. Okay.
Iron wire.
Iron wire.
Iron wire.
Okay. Perfect. Now I need mine. Okay.
Iron wire is definitely
One of 100. I'm waiting
an
for.
ability. It's definitely an
I rolled a 96, so y'all are fine. You don't need to worry about a thing.
Great.
cool.
I love hearing those
96 means
phrases.
don't worry. That's
Yeah, that
okay.
apparently.
Right.
For now.
Who
I'm
was
playing
rolling?
a bad guy. Yeah. I'm rolling for a bad guy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Anyway.
Wackadoo. All right.
Yeah.
Are we good to
All right,
go?
you guys have your
Hold on.
shit.
Random.
Hold on.
Get out
Am
the
I
door and go.
getting-
Get.
Am I
Random
getting
item.
an item from the closet?
Oh,
for
yes,
them
that's
too?
right.
Oh,
For them
yeah,
to use.
yeah.
Yes. I'm so
All right, I
sorry.
walk in behind him and I come out holding a small garden gnome. And we better take this.
Hey, who's your friend?
Don't joke
Holy
around. These
shit,
guys can
dude.
be very useful and honestly quite terrifying.
You saying you don't know him?
No.
I was going to say Noam Chomsky.
Oh.
What?
We name him Noam Chomsky, and we're good.
No, my God.
I don't. It looks more
Catsi
like a,
leaves for
it
the
looks-
door the moment Gus says that.
It looks more like a Chris to me, but all right.
Yeah, it's fair. I think that's mid.
Catsi, the dystopian future you come from, where puns are outlawed, it must be a terrifying existence, truly. Just bleak.
It is a terrifying existence, yes.
So Y2K is bad. Is that what I'm getting?
No, it was fine.
It's fine? Okay.
It was fine. Yeah. Bunch of hoopla.
Anyway, back to escapism. Get out of here and be safe.
All right, out we go. I think when we go out, when the door opens and you notice, probably it's getting close to late afternoon. Welcome, everybody, to we're just outside Mesa, Arizona. Kind of on the, still in the town. Probably you'd see a door was just in like a strip of stores. Like you wouldn't really notice it if you didn't know what it was, I guess. Right. The thing you would notice though is a big, ugly RV. What did we say was paint on the side? Wolves on the side.
Yeah, it was like that.
wolves.
Yeah,
Three
yeah. It was
Three
like
wolves,
that.
one
like,
moon. Yeah.
Three wolves, one moon.
Three wolves, one moon.
Oh,
Maybe I should write a memoir. Right? You say that.
Holy
Three wolves,
shit,
one moon.
dude.
by the way, we're doing like a code name thing. Do you want a code name, or should we just use your
Code, that's a good idea with this thing, eh? What are your code names?
I'm Pan. We've got Snake Eyes over here.
Yeah, that was
check
given
this.
to me.
Check this guy out.
Yeah, still not terribly set
Snake
on that.
eyes, eh? Ooh,
I'm not-
hiss.
And we've got Sal. We've got cursed by the Greek gods for his hubris, Midas.
Snakes
Wasn't
don't really have that
hubris, it
great
was greed, but
snake's vision isn't that great. You might want to be snake tongue.
Hubris is an.
Oh,
But I'm still not
What?
sold on it, and that makes me feel even less sold on it. So thank you.
snake tongue. Think about it. All right, so
Well, the
Midas.
silver tongue is usually the. And it don't matter. It don't matter.
Midas.
Where-
And what was it? Pan.
Where? Yeah, Pan. Where are we? What is that?
It's we're in Arizona, beautiful southwestern United States.
Yeah. What when's the time of year any of that is?
Good question. Sorry,
Does
I'm
anyone
not
else hear wood creaking? It sounds like we're on a ship.
Yes, I think the woods. They do that, right?
I mean, sometimes, yeah,
Are
depending
we
on the
not
wind.
in a camping spot? Where are we, Barkley? Why
No, we're
don't you
getting-
describe
we're
it so I
getting-
can properly produce things? What's going on?
Yeah, it was like
if
a-
you
Where-
didn't
what does it
hear
look
me,
like?
If you didn't hear me the first time, we're on the outside of Mesa, Arizona, and there's a strip of stores where the
We're in a shopping mall?
officer- Yeah,
It's like a strip mall.
and in there, and then that's why I'm parked right there. I
Right.
saw the office. Right. Everybody get in the car.
And there's at least 30 trees around
I'm
the
getting
strip
in.
mall. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
They gotta
Lots
check
of
the
trees.
structural integrity
Holy
of that
shit,
bungalow.
bro.
That doesn't sound good.
Something just swaying in the wind.
I think that building is about to fall over.
Yeah, it's all condemned.
We gotta call
no one should
Holy
be here.
shit.
How did we get out of this door?
Oh, God.
But again,
I'm
Winston,
gonna
what
cry.
time of year?
That water tower, you mean? Oh, that thing's about to tumble over any second.
Oh, that's
horrible.
what that
Is
was.
Is it full? Is it
It's
full?
a
water tower?
swaying water tower on the outside of Mesa, Arizona.
Okay, worst case scenario. Find a priest, bless the water tower, bring it down. Easy.
Hey,
All
let's
right,
go.
let's move.
That's a
God.
problem for the
It's nothing
city
but
council
desert. Okay.
of Mesa, Arizona. We gotta get in the van. The sun's going down. We gotta set up camp.
You've
How
never
cold's
brought
it
us
going to be
anywhere
at
where the
night,
sun's
depending
coming
on
up.
what time of year it is?
Oh, it's what time of year? Is it spring? What time of year? Springtime? It's warm.
It's up to
Springtime.
you. Yeah.
It's
All
April.
right.
It's April.
Okay, so it's going to be a little chilly at night in Arizona, but not like
2020.
freezing. Got it.
It's 2026.
April
Great.
is
All right.
Perfect camping
Hey.
weather. I love this so much.
our hemispheres.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I call
pile into the
shotgun.
RV.
Yeah, I'll hop in.
I'm in the back. Yeah.
It's gonna
I'm
take
gonna
us
sit,
about.
I'm gonna sit
RV
really, I'm gonna
sounds
sit really
perfect.
close to Akachi. So,
we gotta work on
What's
your
your
social
plan?
skills.
It's
My
gonna take us
plan?
about a half hour to get there, so won't be long.
Holy shit.
all right.
You don't think the door would have just opened you to where you need to be?
He did say it was a drive.
He did
Why
say
is
it
it
was
My
so
right.
van is
far
here. We
away?
need it.
You know?
I mean, if
We need
everyone wants to
RV.
sit in silence for 30 minutes, I'm more than happy. Dig around. There might be another jar of acid.
Yeah,
Oh,
we don't
sorry
want. I don't know if we
about
want to
taking
give
the first
that.
one.
Yeah, let's not give that to him again, please.
Where'd you get that acid, by the way? Some strong stuff.
I know a guy.
Oh, just
I
know
think I've heard
somebody
you
who
say
sells
that
acid.
every time we've ever interacted.
Yeah, I know a guy.
Yeah.
I got an
Fair enough.
acid guy. I got a urine guy. I know lots of
Yeah, you
guys.
told us. I remember you saying that you had a urine guy last time. I don't.
I've tried a lot of these traps, but I had to contact my urine guy.
Oh, did you pick a code name by the way, or are you going with?
I think urine guy's
Charles
a good code
Barkley.
name.
Charles Barkley.
Ah,
Charles Barkley.
Sounds very official. Sounds very.
Just call me Charles. Charles.
Sure.
All right. Okay.
Thanks, Greg.
It's
Sorry.
Over here.
No, Greg.
you want to go
sent
by
me
Greg?
No, Greg DM me. He said, say Charles Barkley. It's very funny. But, maybe next time, Greg.
Holy shit.
That's the gnome's name. The gnome is Greg now. Okay, that
What
makes
is
sense.
today's episode? I'm just
Is
gonna
Charles losing
I'm gonna help us all out here.
Absolutely.
Man, that half hour just flew right by. Here we are.
Are we already here? Wow, that's incredible.
Apparently,
Our
I think I
time
blacked
flies
out
when you're
for a
having
while.
fun.
Just
Time
for
flies
Akachi's
and having a good
benefit,
time.
I spend 30 minutes listing my favorite lenses
Holy
to
shit, I'm
Akachi, and
gonna
that's what I
die.
do. Just like rattling. through.
Oh, great.
I think we pull up. It's the Arizona kind of wilderness. We'll probably pull up to a spot, background those big red cliffs or whatever
Mesas.
rock formations. The mesas. Funny how they named it that.
Yeah.
In the background, there's kind of a lot of tall shrub, no trees, obviously. A couple of cacti. But I think we pull up to this place. It's called the Lost Dutchman State Park.
Is this where the family of 3 was murdered? I ask.
Oh wait, hold on. God damn it. Okay, sorry. Okay, there we go. Now you can ask it. Sorry, I just can't do that again.
I think I'm just thrown into whiplash like 500 different times in the last half hour. I need to go get a chiropractor.
Something's in the
I
air.
don't
There's a
believe
gas
in it,
leak.
but I want one.
I'm gonna feed my fans today.
PB is the urine guy.
You're the urine guy. Understood.
Starring PB as the urine guy.
Okay, so sorry.
Sorry.
Okay,
I'll
hit
wind-
the line
I'll wind
again.
it
Go
back.
ahead.
I'll wind it back. So, is this where the the family of 3 was murdered?
Yeah, right over there. I'd say maybe about 30 feet that way. It hasn't usually, but sometimes it has come back the next night. Again, if people were foolish enough to be around. So probably maybe we go a little bit the other direction. I don't imagine it'll go directly back to the scene it was if it does come back there. But
Sorry, I was watching Dan try to.
Okay.
I was watching Dan try to get his shit together.
I'm fine.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right over there is where the father of two children and him and his 12-year-old son, his 9-year-old daughter were torn limb from limb by a horrible creature I've been hunting for a long time.
Are the remains
horrible.
still here, or
Anybody who'd laugh at such a tragedy would be such a monster.
True.
But they did come through and clean it up, but they.
All right.
I do not believe they have any way of explaining it, so they kind of cleaned it up pretty quickly from what I
was gonna ask that if you saw the official report or talked to any report anything that might have how they report this.
No, I just kind of just heard about it, and it just sounded exactly the same as always happened before. A group of people, oftentimes family. People related, close relations. It's never
Always
really
or
been
often?
a group. Almost. I mean, as far as I know, sometimes, some time ago, I didn't have the information when people were killed. I didn't know if they were close relations or but the times when it's been in homes, it's been a family that's been killed. A group of friends, sometimes out camping together. People hiking in the woods, stuff like that. So it's usually people who are familiar with each other, as far as I know.
I mean, that's not really. You don't see strangers hanging out in the woods for no reason. So I mean, I don't think.
But
there's
is it all
I don't think there's any correlation.
Yeah,
Well, I don't think there's a correlation that it only attacks families and groups of friends. I think it's just usually when people are in a group together, they're a family or friends.
That's true. That hasn't gone after any bingo nights or, city council meetings or anything. So maybe you're right.
No solitaries, always.
A rationale behind hunting groups rather than individuals. There's got to be something there.
You're safer alone.
Sure.
Well, that's what it's. It's only attacking groups. You're safer alone somehow.
Don't.
It seems that way, but it won't show
Fucking
up.
bear, bro.
You say that, and I'm nodding, and I've taken, when the camera cuts back to me, I've taken 2 steps away from you, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Well, I feel like that has been a problem for me, is that it will not show up because if I'm just one person.
Right.
I will not be attractive enough, or I'm not looking for what it needs as far as its hunting needs or its demonic needs, or that stuff is quite foreign to me. But it's the way to spot. I figure. I mean, I don't. I mean, none of you. Do any of you know about this trap? You listen to what she said. How to set it up.
She said the instructions were with it.
Yeah, there was there was the picture. There was the fractal image there that we had to use.
Fractal summoning circle. Yeah.
This is all with the assumption that we're dealing with a demon and not just some beast. See, that's the thing. We need to figure out what it is first. We have the stuff to fight a demon.
Yeah,
we
that's
got to make sure that it's a demon.
You're ready to fight.
Which is the worst case scenario, right?
Okay, sorry.
The D is the worst case scenario in this, right? I just don't want to keep saying the word.
Yeah, well, and also
it's probably not.
The D. We can just call it D. I don't want to refer to it as the D.
You don't want to call it that, Jim? I don't know why.
Too.
The D.
Can't imagine the duh. What do you want to call it?
Demon? Demon's fine?
We can call it our quarry. We can call it our quarry. Our quarry.
I like that.
The not beast. Beast and not beast. Because there's also they gave you tools for beast as well, not just the other thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What's that?
Which we don't know. That was never specified. It's just in that bag.
It could just be a horrific beast. That is, I've been chasing for all this time. I'm not equipped to as much as I like to say.
Maybe y'all now. What is in that, by the way? We should probably familiarize ourselves. I don't know why I didn't do that on the RV, but I was just staring at it, sitting across from me the entire time. Yeah. What is in there?
I'll let you guys set that up. I'm gonna get some supplies from the RV.
Okay. Well,
grab that jar of acid while you're at it. I think we might need it.
Now, I feel like if I let you go to the RV by yourself, that Alder will be psychically screaming at me through time and space, and I don't know if I want that on my.
Maybe follow him then.
I'm gonna follow him. Here I go. Pan and Charles Barkley against the world.
I'm sorry,
All right.
sorry.
Let's go.
Pan, thank you so
that's me.
much. No, I probably need some help carrying some of the things we're going to bring out, so it's good you come
Good
along.
thing you brought the tough guy.
Yep.
Here we go.
I'm looking through this velvet bag.
Did you give him the velvet bag, Barkley?
I did.
Okay.
I was asking to look through it, but
Yeah,
whether
I
that's
just
fair if
wanna-
I wasn't
I'm
given
just-
it.
No,
That's
no,
good.
Yeah,
no.
I just wanna double check.
When I said you guys set it up, I tossed it to him for sure.
Oh God, I could kick you. Okay. All right. Make me a roll, please, then, Harry.
Wonderful.
A soul check, please.
Any shift?
-10. Because
I was
it doesn't
figuring
belong
that.
to you.
I wanted to ask for fairness because I had
Yeah.
a feeling it was going to be
Yeah.
that. Wow, that's a 59.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. When you open the bag, you feel the weight of the things in it, but you can't see anything.
Well, that's...
You reach into the bag.
Well, that's what I'm debating right now.
Yeah, I see that.
You know, I'm not gonna, and the reason I'm not gonna is because I have been verbally chastised multiple times for doing this shit by Alder.
Is that
So
really
I'm
what's
not-
stopping you? I finally got through to you. You hear my voice. Don't do that, Harry.
No, it's because I can't see anything, but I feel it, and that's unnerving.
Yes.
And then I hear that little voice being like, "Don't do that, Harry.
Harry.
Don't do that." And that almost makes me do it.
Yeah,
that I
that's
hold
fair
off.
enough. We're the same person. Yeah, really.
I cinch it
Yep,
and
you're like, okay.
and wait.
All right.
No,
Does
and Harry
anybody-
should put like a cartoon mousetrap in there for you
Yeah, for real.
to stick your fingers into.
Does anybody else try to get into the bag? The Barkley's
I'll just
left
be
for
like, so what's in there, Harry?
No idea. It is completely unseen, and I cannot see anything in here, though I feel the weight of items and can kind of vaguely feel it. Go ahead and see if you see something different, though. But I ain't putting my hand in this empty bag and hand it over.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll try and open and look in
you?
this bag.
You make a roll at a soul and -10.
Ugh.
Same thing for
that-
you.
Failure.
Yep. 42 for those listening. I should give it to you because
Okay.
it stands
I know
for the
you
life,
should,
the
for Life Universe and everything,
but no.
Okay. Yeah.
Close.
No, I
Maybe
don't
for a
see
second
anything.
it looks like it shimmers and then it's gone.
There's definitely something in here.
See?
Saw something for a second, but
Sure.
not anymore. Yeah, maybe this is just a thing Oglethorpe and Alder can.
Yeah, what intent and
The-
not meant for us, meant for Charles Barkley.
Charles. Yeah. I guess you would just set up camp.
I mean, if we
Yeah.
want to do that, I can start a fire,
Oh, wow.
get some logs, sit
If
around.
it's a beast, that's either a good idea or a bad idea. It's a 50-50, which I love.
I mean, we can anticipate that we'll be, possibly running into this beast, so I guess it gives us some sort of advantage. So we're not
Well, that's a
completely
see
unaware.
something if it is a beast, and if it ain't, then it don't matter none. Regardless. Yeah, true. Yeah.
But we can be extra careful. I'll set up some traps around the perimeter just in case, so we have some at least warning. So we make
hey,
some
I got-
noisemakers.
Oh, noisemaker. Well, okay, what I can do. Let's see. What are you gonna make a noisemaker with?
Well, usually what I do is just little bits of wood that can clank together, and that'll give us a little bit of a heads up. But if you have any metal, I mean, the clangs would be a lot louder.
Well, not in that regard, but I do have, and I pull out the iron wire, and I go, well, if it's anything related to stuff that doesn't like iron, just putting a circle around us with this, in theory, it would have a difficulty just going over it.
How much do you have, though? Because we got to figure out the perimeter of.
I'm gonna look up a standard length of a coil of steel wire real quick, or iron wire, but because I know it's a lot because I have actually purchased this and it is in my home right now.
It's whatever, I think, as long as it's reasonable.
Yeah,
But I
that's
do
why
appreciate you double checking because I think that's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, usually, yeah. It can be up to about 18 meters. That's for the crafting size. So that's probably what I would have gotten, not a gardener, farming, or industrial size, but a crafting size. So about 18 meters. So that's like, that's a lot. We can maybe 15. We'll make it easy. Make it a little less than the maximum there. 15 meter. So about 35 feet.
It's not going to be a very large circle, mind you, but I mean, it will be enough. I mean, we all huddle in together. We'd have to get in close, but it's better than nothing, I guess. So
okay, let's pick a spot.
Well, I mean, it's not too bad. It's like almost 12 feet in diameter.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but we got to.
If we could fit in it, that's what I mean. It'd be safe. We could fit in it. We wouldn't be standing in a fire.
Yeah, because we got the fire in the center, and then the logs all around us. If that's how you want to do it, unless you want to make it somewhere separate, but
no, I think
it'll be close. All right, it'll be close, but sure, I can do that, and I'll make some noisemakers. I'm sure that Barkley's got some glass bottles. I can go ahead and string those up, and at least we'll have a warning when something brushes by.
Yo, that is clever.
Maybe a warning before the wire, so we've got an extra warning, and then this is like the last defense kind of idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to forget, but when I ask you guys to roll for like hearing or alertness, you all have a 10 shift for the bottle, so that's really clever. Really clever.
I'd also like to start setting up mud, and I'm going to post him up on one of the trees and have him kind of pretend lean against the tree with a beer bottle, like as if he's a part of the group.
Yeah, okay, so also we have a plus 10 shift for mud to be a decoy, like for if, whatever it is would go after mud. So if I ask for rolls related to that, remember he's got a plus 10 to get distracted by mud.
Not to be that person, but unless we're off the mark entirely, we did just at least Charles Barkley just told us that it seems to attack groups. So would it go for a singular mud dummy?
Just nearby.
Oh,
it might be considered part of the group.
I assumed it was with the group, and that basically it's just a plus 10 to target that one specifically. If it was going to go attack one of them first, you'll have a plus 10 for it to fall for the decoy. And part of that is because you've already successfully used Detective Mud as a decoy before. So this is essentially you are acting out a ritual magic of protection where you're putting up Detective Mud. And you have your 3 items for him too, so it's perfect. Yeah.
Assemble the mud.
You don't know you're casting a spell, but you certainly are. And that's hilarious to me that Jim's magical spell of protection is not a salt circle, but a fucking potato sack and a balloon and a coat. And like you could essentially, in Otherworld, you could then have Jim somewhere else helping a group of people that are worried about a home invasion, and he could literally set a potato sack up and a balloon and a coat on a chair, and that would work as a form of protection. That's crazy. I love it. Okay. Anyway, so sorry. Let's go back to the RV. Where are you two? What are you doing?
I'm probably digging around in some type of cabinet or something, talking away, handing things, every once in a while pushing things behind me. Here, hold this. And I will hand you a 12 gauge shotgun.
Oh! Okay.
Motherfucker.
Hold on to that one, and let's see, maybe probably one of these. Can you hold this too, just for a second? And I will hand you a machete.
Oh, yep. Got it.
All right. And then let me just grab a fistful of these. And I just grab like a handful of bullets.
Shells for the thing, for the gun, for the shot.
I know these are for different guns,
Of course, because
but they're silver. But they're silver.
Right.
Well, I got a gun for at least some of these.
A gun for every occasion. No, I get that.
Do you need anything else? I do have some Twinkies.
I'm good. Thank you, though.
How's it been so far? You run into any terrifying creatures and the like?
No.
Oh, it's good. That's very good. That's good.
It's been manageable. It's been good. It's been a good experience.
Yeah, I've always, I know the people I've met who work for the office, they've always seemed to enjoy themselves despite the high stress environment.
Yeah. What is the survival rate, out of curiosity? Like, just...
The people from the office?
Yeah.
That I've known?
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to say.
Of course it is.
Some of them just go away. I don't know if they're alive. Time has gone by. I've known, some of them just probably got old and died. So, probably eventually 0.
So between joining the office and being accepted by the cold embrace of a long life of mortality.
I said people that die in the line of duty. I mean, I've known 3 or 4, but I've known many more who did not, as far as I know.
So
I think you got a good shot.
Yeah, cool.
Maybe 1 in 4. Probably 1 in 4.
You did
There's
not.
4 of us.
There's
4 of us.
I don't want to. I mean, the math is the math. I can't help it.
No, 25% mortality rate is actually massive. You understand that, right?
Wait, is that 1 in 4 is 25%?
Yes.
Oh. Well,
So
I just meant that. Okay, but all I meant
ever met have died through the office.
All I meant was that out of most of the. Okay, wait. Sometimes it's 1 out of 4. Sometimes it's none out of 4. Once it was 2 out of 4.
But if we use Alder's math, it's a 50-50 shot when you die or you live.
Oh, right, yeah.
100% of the time.
50% chance you're going to die, I guess. I've heard that before.
So it's somewhere between 25 and 100% is what I'm getting.
I never understood the 50-50 thing, but one time Rod
makes it sound like it's 75% likely I'll die. That's what I'm walking away with. But you know what? It's fine. Let's. I
mean, one time I had to explain to me by Rod. He sat me down for 3 hours and explained the 50-50 thing, and eventually I get it now. That's good. So far, so good, though, right?
Have you ever hunted one of these things before?
I've been hunting this thing for as long as I can remember.
Is there a situation where you've hunted something else of either of these categories, beast and not beast? Have you successfully?
Yeah, plenty of times. I mean, I've killed all sorts of creatures. Sometimes I'm not equipped and they get away. Sometimes I equip myself and they no longer get away. But there have been plenty that I could not handle.
All right.
I've tried to do what I can. I know. Normal people shouldn't have to deal with this stuff.
There's a lot of shit normal people shouldn't have to deal with. But
right, but if there's something I have some control over and I can have a say about it, I don't. But you see how the world is now, right? How it really is?
Yeah.
But why should somebody who doesn't know?
For a long time.
Why should someone who doesn't know about this have to deal with the problems and suffer because of it?
I think you and I are doing this for somewhat similar reasons, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good to know. You ever fired a shotgun before?
Like, at an arcade.
Okay.
Same principle, probably.
You're right. I could handle that then.
No, I'm gonna try and rack around for the shotgun. I got this. Leave it to the dice.
It looks good on you.
Cool. All right. Well, that's the most important thing about carrying
an
implement of death. Yeah, that it looks good. All right.
I have to tell you, Pan. I apologize if I seem frantic. This is important to me, and it's just very important to me. And it's been a long time, and I keep every time I kill more people, it feels like I should have been able to do something.
Feel like it's your responsibility.
I feel like it is now.
Like it's your job to put the pieces together. No, I get it. I think you're in good company here with these people.
You're doing
Let's
this to help,
make sure
right?
it doesn't kill anyone. Yeah, that's the main reason. I won't say it's the only reason, but that's the main reason.
Okay. Right. Well, let's get out there. We have to make sure they got the fractal circle set up properly.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay, when you get back out there, you will notice that Detective Mudd is set up. They have a campfire. I imagine that Jim is actually exceptionally good at prepping a space for camping or for overnight stay. So most of the work is fucking done. However, did you have like tents? Like how far into this ruse are you going? Charles Barkley.
Please call me Barkley. I think I probably would get a tent. I think, yeah, I didn't even think. We'll get one tent just to put it up. I really don't think the camping is a factor here. It's more people available
Okay.
in a group.
Hey, Sal, look, I'm armed.
Wow, look at that. Is that a Benelli? Oh my God.
Probably.
That's gorgeous. Wow.
Do you know how to use that thing?
I'm sensing a pattern here, Gus. First I throw you my gun, and now Barkley's throwing you his? Wow.
Why don't we swap? I feel like that might be more my speed.
I'm going to need whoever has the shotgun with me.
All right. Well, I mean,
What do
I'll
you
let you
mean?
have the...
Sorry, I'm not there, but what the fuck do you mean with you? What do you mean?
Well, what do you mean? We can't.
Sorry.
I mean, if it's
I'm
a
not
trap,
even there.
we gotta observe. So someone's got to sit here camping, and the others will cover them.
Oh.
You're
So one of us
gonna use my team as bait, motherfucker?
So yeah, I'm looking at Charles now like, so some of us are bait in this scenario. Some of us are
I mean,
bait, and you will be the switch. Is that?
well, I mean, either we're all bait, or some are bait, and other people are covering them.
I guess that's reasonable.
Now, listen. I would be out here, and I would face this thing down by myself or with all of you. It'd be a pleasure of mine to be torn to pieces next to all of you. But I don't. Okay. I don't. If it's a demon, I will be tricked. I don't have a chance. I'm much better, over there in the bush, like a little bit away, close enough to help. But if it comes along and it starts talking to me, I'm afraid. I'm gonna get trapped in something.
I can be the. If this circle is good, I can sit in here and be bait. I'm pretty good at not listening to people trying to. As a waitress, you come across a lot of different types of people shooting their shot. I think you could pretty quickly learn how to shoot them down.
I think it's just a quick cut to me in the office and I sneezed or something. Is all y'all are talking about the danger that I specifically was like, please don't use my team as fodder. Okay, great, awesome, great. So, I mean, to be fair, it's my own fault. I said don't go run in guns a-blazing, and he's just planning on having me sit there waiting. So that's fine, I guess.
Sit there, guns a-blazing.
All right, I'm shutting up now for real.
Ecology, I could also, I'll be with you there because it is kind of my expertise of, I listen to lies all the time and them trying to weasel their way out of things that they were doing and make deals with us. And that's just kind of what I'm good at. So I might be able to hopefully can think quick on my feet. If it is something that's trying to make a deal, I might be able to work with it, so to speak.
Harry.
And worst case scenario,
Snake Eyes and Midas, just real quick, is there an event that happens after the 2000s that turns everyone into a fucking martyr? Is there something I should know about?
We're all here together.
either we. I mean, you can also join us. You can. No one's saying you shouldn't.
Yeah, just saying. Unless you want to talk to it, do you want to talk to it?
I'm just
We're making a lot of assumptions here, though.
It may
That's
not
right.
be a demon. It may not be.
Listen, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do my detective thing at the scene of the crime for a bit, and maybe we'll figure out what this is. Does that sound cool?
Great.
Before
No,
we
that
start
sounds
making
lovely.
Plans for yeah.
No, absolutely. We're getting contingencies here because I like to be prepared.
The contingency is you being live bait. I just want to clarify.
We're all
That's
here together. I
We're
thought.
all going to be live.
we're
Either
all
all of us are going to be
live
live bait.
I mean, it seems like it. Unfortunately,
I, for one, don't want to volunteer as live bait.
I ain't volunteering for none of that.
I
I'm just
Thank
telling
you,
you.
Sal.
think we
Thank
should
you.
employ a trap of some. I mean, I have mud out there, and I have some noisemakers. We don't have to sit out in the open.
Also,
we can have decoys.
the bag. I point to the velvet bag. We can't see anything in this. I think it's just for you, Barkley.
Well, hand it over. All right, and as I'm open up the bag.
You got to make a roll for me, please.
Okay. What am I rolling?
Your
Barkley
soul.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It's soul
great.
roll?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Any positive shift for?
Nope, but just
for
no
Barkley?
negative.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
positive to me. No, it's not.
70. Okay. Barkley, you can't really see anything in this bag at the moment.
Okay.
You feel things in it.
I stick my hand in.
Yeah, of course you do. Okay. You're
I
going
should
to
probably
pull
get 2
out.
fingers in.
Roll me a. Can you roll a 1d6 for me?
Oh, hold on. I can't see my thing. It's covering.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
New hand touches the beak.
Yeah. Okay.
4.
Okay, 4. Okay. So as you reach in and you kind of like put your 2 fingers in, you're feeling around in the bag, and then you grab something and you kind of like pull it out, and you're noticing as you're rummaging around in there that it is essentially like in the great tabletop game Dungeons and Dragons. This is a little bit like a bag of holding, where it's deeper inside, or there's more in here than you can reach. But as you're pulling this hook out, that's exactly what you see. You see a very large butcher's hook, kind of.
Oh, like a meat hook?
Like a meat hook, that's right. It does look used. Where do you put it, and what do you do with it?
You guys were listening when she said what to do with this, right?
No, the beast. She said nothing about the trap for a beast. Just that what we'd need would be in here for both issues.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
she also said the instructions would be in there as well.
That too. At least
I
for
remember blood on iron. I'm gonna cut myself open. Do you think it's made of iron?
I have no idea. I'm well.
Let's see
okay.
what
Is
else
it
is in
slightly
there.
rusty? Because
Yeah,
if so, then
okay.
it probably is.
All right.
I mean,
We definitely should have written this down.
well, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if
told
I
us
can
there
find
were
the
instructions.
I mean, I said there would be a diagram, but yes, sure.
For one
Okay.
of
For
the
the
things, not
diagram.
For one of the
I'm gonna
things, not both.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stick
Hey,
my
you want a
fingers in there.
puzzle or what? I gotta put your minds at work here. You gotta figure out the symbolism for yourselves.
We're gonna be
okay?
that 25% here
How
real
am I
soon.
gonna test you proper, like?
Oh
Okay.
boy, I hope the one thing that's our contingency isn't a puzzle in itself.
Yeah, that would who would do that to you? That's terrible. Okay,
I
the
will
next
say-
thing you pull out is a wooden bowl. It looks worn as well. Like there's pocket marks, like in my dice tray, like that. It's like that.
I'm gonna reach in again.
Okay, make another roll for me. Okay, you're gonna pull out what looks to be a small loaf of bread. It is round. Looks like
Ooh.
it was made traditional Dutch oven style for anybody who bakes bread.
Fresh, stale, hard as hardtack.
Hold on. It looks okay. Does anybody cook here?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. You're trying to decide right now if Harry cooked.
That was a deafening silence, truly.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No,
Are you
I meant
talking
in
to me or-
character.
me
I
or
meant
me?
in character.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, yeah.
But still,
Yeah, I baked in a Dutch
everyone
oven
just
just a
being
couple
like,
weeks
no.
ago.
Everyone
No, I mean,
closes
in
their eye.
character.
I assumed you mean baking, and I
Yeah.
don't really bake that often.
Yeah,
so that's
well,
like, no.
cooking or baking. Who's a bread nerd in here in character?
I'll roll for it.
Okay, yeah.
I'll roll for it as well.
Yeah. I was going to say, Catsi might be.
I'm going high as low.
you got
As
any,
low as I
got
did,
any
high
yeast
as
heads in
no.
here?
I do.
Bread heads?
Okay.
That's crazy.
You bake.
Bread heads.
Okay.
Bread heads.
Yeah, I bake. I roll
Okay.
13.
I have to ask you a question, Dan, but I need you to answer it discreetly because I don't know the answer and I'm not going to Google it right now, okay?
That's fair.
Okay.
Discreetly as in DM the answer?
Yeah, I'm DMing you something.
Wonderful, I will answer.
Can you describe that for me? I don't want to say that part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think as I'm holding the bread, I'm kind of staring at it oddly, like I don't know what's the word, longingly, like it's affecting me, just
Yeah.
staring at this piece of bread.
That's what I thought. Okay, that's what I
Are
thought.
you like does it seem like you're hungry? Or is it like reminding
I'm
you
not
of something?
I'm not licking my lips. Probably if you were looking, it would seem like it's reminding me of something.
Okay, so you have this round loaf, but it is slightly flatter, maybe, than you're used to that like beautiful round loaf. It's slightly flat,
Kind of like deflated.
a little bit
Didn't
deflated.
rise quite as well.
Yeah, that's
almost.
right. It looks like
Okay.
it didn't, maybe rise quite high enough. Okay, I'm just going to assume you're going to continue going through the bag until
Yep.
you get all the
Another
things
one.
out of it, so that's fine. Okay.
Can we roll again?
No, I'm going to let that
Okay.
roll persist. Okay. The next thing you pull out is a glass jar sealed with some sort of black goop, I guess, before the lid, of what looks to be like a yellowish liquid and lard. It's tallow or lard.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
do we find the
I was like,
urine
does
guy?
No, it's not the
Older
urine
water have
guy.
the urine guys?
No, but I was going to
Everyone
just
behave.
describe it and then assume,
Everyone
and then I was
behave.
like, I can't imagine what that looks like. So
Tallow.
yeah, tallow
Yeah, okay.
or lard. It's one of those things. Okay. The next thing you pull out is, it looks to be a femur marked by teeth. And then you pull out what appears to be a sealed book and a length of red thread that has multiple knots tied into it. You're welcome to count it if you would, but otherwise you just notice
Kind
that
of
there's a
putting
lot of
these
them
on
in
the
there.
ground for everyone to look
Yeah,
at.
okay. You're also going to pull out a cooking pot that has clearly been used, a bag of rice, a cup of water, and then you will pull out the little piece of paper that just has a drawing of the sigil that you need to replicate. It's pretty intricate. Whoever wants to look at this for recreating the sigil, go ahead and make a roll. But it's pretty easy to, I think, follow her writing, but I could be wrong. What? My writing, whatever. What?
I just think I see a symbol and I'm like, what? Like, I think I just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
like, whoever
You're like,
has
this
it, I
is
just kind
mine.
of like, I
This
just
is
kind of
mine.
like, okay, all right, see, this is something.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna see kind of like and you did have that book. Let's just say you read through that book during your ride, the 30-minute ride. So make me a roll, please. Mind.
All
10
right.
shift.
Applied cognition coming in handy.
Yep. Let's do it. That 10 shift is on top of your applied cognition. So you.
All right. Well, I forgot to
Well,
add
you
it.
rolled a 20 anyway. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to say you find some things. You're recognizing some symbols now, maybe just a couple here and there. But you do notice what looks to be like alchemical symbols, maybe, but they've been adjusted. It's not anything you've really recognized before, but it does seem to be. Oh, what's a funny alderism that I can throw in here? There's definitely like a tree. And then what else? There's a 50-50 somewhere in this fucking diagram. sigil. So it becomes clear to you that there is kind of an idea here where you grab a symbol that you know means something, but then you add something personal to you. So you recreating this is fine because she's drawn the diagram for how it'd be stronger if she were here doing it, if I were here doing it, whatever. And then also, if you know what you're doing at some point, when you know why she put the symbol there, you do a different one that matters to you, right? Like if you didn't believe the 50-50 as strongly as I do, you wouldn't maybe want to use that if you were the one drawing it. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So like a personal anchor point or like philosophy or resonance.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you want to kind of make sure that you're doing that, but obviously only if you know maybe the symbolism behind why she used that. And so that's where the puzzle comes in. So y'all get to try to put together your own trap symbol using these things that you have here.
Okay.
Now, what do you do?
Does it convey any? Because it's like visual instructions, basically.
Yeah,
right? Or is
it's basically just a sigil. So there will be a circle, and then there's going to be about 5. It'll be 5 points, and with a 6th in the middle, and then you will also see. Oh my God, bitch. It's a white picket fence. I would have drawn a white picket fence. I'm just laughing at myself. I would have drawn a white picket fence on the inside, like a cage, as if you can't hop the fence. But I think that's the point, right? Because we're supposed to want to let it in for a second and then trap it. And then
it's an inviting cage.
Yes,
an inviting prison.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
And then there's probably the tree symbol and there's a tree. There's a coyote skull. Which is probably poorly drawn. I'm not an excellent artist or anything, but you're going to recognize, coyote, you're going to see a tree, and then you're going to see what looks to be a mountain peak, and I need something else. That matters a lot to me. I think you see our badge symbol.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 4 points.
So those aren't on the points. So the points are kind of like blank, but in the center of the circle, inside of the picket fence, is going to be those symbols there. Yeah.
Those 4 items.
Intricate design, yeah. And there's a lot of fucking geometry in here, like triangles and sectant triangles and shit like that. But that's easy peasy. You know all that.
Like a circuit, but like magic like
a fractal, I think was the word she used.
Fractal,
it's
yeah.
fractal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Like kaleidoscope almost.
Yep. So I think if you were to study this, and this is just like cool otherworld knowledge that you don't necessarily need to have your character know, but it's interesting nonetheless. If you were to like study this for a long time, you'd be able to break down like, oh, I see, we're doing triangle, intersecting triangle because the world is in layers and we're kind of trying to fold those layers to get this, to trap this thing. So you'd be able to like actually measure out angles. So there are people who are extremely good at math that can do just that, just the geometry to trap a thing. They don't need the extra personal touch, which is crazy.
Gotcha.
But I'm not good at math, and I don't think Barkley's good at math. I don't know about you, but you're welcome to freeball that. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't think that's the word I'm looking for. I think it's freestyle.
I don't know what.
Freestyle might be
I mean,
more than
freeballing is still a thing. Freeballing is the same.
Not in this context.
You did a portmanteau of freestyle and eyeball it, I think, is what happened.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Freeballing is a thing. I've had freeballing being used in
it's a thing, all right, but maybe not in this.
Not like that. I mean, I've seen it used in this context and like freestyling it.
Oh, God.
So I relay this information as succinctly as I can to my fellows and say, so I think if I understand this correctly, there's definitely whoever is actually drawing this is going to have to imbue it with something of themselves. So this isn't like we can't just use random symbols. That's not going to work. So whoever's actually drawing and connecting all this is going to have to put a piece of themselves into this sigil over, like all in all. And to make this prison, which white picket fence is a prison as far as I'm concerned, but like, we could probably find something a bit more,
that's more symbolism as well. Like we would draw the white picket fence on the ground kind of thing, or we actually need a physical one.
This sigil is basically a wooden box propped up by a stick, and we need to put something under that box so that it will knock the stick over. And
Right. Okay.
You will notice in those 5 points there is empty space for you to maybe say put one of these items that you have pulled out into a of the bag. So the puzzle then begins, which items do you choose? Also on the back, when you flip over the note, it says, also you want to say something badass, like that implies that you're trapping it and it cannot escape. Maybe use something that works for either demon or monster. I don't know what that would be, but maybe like you may eat what I have given you, but not take what I have not. Or
not take what I have not.
If fed, don't hunt.
If fed, don't hunt. Okay, so she can write in English. She's just only chosen to do it for this part. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
How many items? I'm trying to think here. There's a bowl, hook,
yeah,
pot,
I can go
water,
over them again
rice.
if you need. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just...
Cup of
I know
water,
there was
bag of rice, a cooking pot that has been used, a length of red thread with many knots, a bone that has been marked by teeth, a sealed book, small black book, looks like a ledger, a jar of rendered animal fat, butcher's hook, bread, and a wooden bowl.
Did I count? There's 10 items then.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure is.
Okay.
So you got to figure out which is for which.
5.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm on a. It's a me question, but
Yeah.
how much rice is here comparatively? Because
love
there's a
that you
cup of
asked
water and rice and a
Yeah.
pot to cook the rice.
Yeah.
Is there a lid to the pot? Because
There
that's
is
how
no
you'd want to
lid.
cook rice.
There is
okay,
no
well, that's
lid to the
inconvenient
pot.
then.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
How much rice?
I would say there is exactly 3 cups rice.
Okay, so not anywhere near enough water to cook that rice. Understood.
there's elements that I'm seeing here is the idea of a meal or something approaching a meal that is inviting, that is in itself potentially bait. If we're talking about Fae, we're talking about, you know, the classic don't eat, you know, food from that realm. So if we can trick this thing into eating food from our world that we create here, that might be the binding in a way.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Maybe.
Also a hook is quite literally a, like, you know, like that's a pretty big like fishing hook.
That's a meat hook. That's
symbolically.
for grabbing and holding. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think a piece of bread stuck in the end of a meat hook? No, that won't work. But yeah,
I mean, the meat hook is used, right? It looks like it's been used. So I'm guessing. I guess what does that mean? You said the meat hook looks like it's been used. What does that mean?
I mean,
used?
there's dried
bad blood
on it, yeah, or
Okay.
stained. You know, like it's clean, but it's been used. It's not brand new. It has caught something before, or something has hung from it before.
I'm gonna look to Barkley and say, and just to clarify, this is all the elements for both creatures,
Yep.
right? So
Yep.
technically, we only need
5.
one half of these. Yeah. So
You're gonna
any
do 5
insights
for
there?
the one, and then 5 for the other, and
We're
basically
making
the
2
sigil.
traps.
Yeah,
more
the
or less.
sigil that she's giving you will work for both traps, but you have to draw it twice. And then the only thing, I mean, never mind. I was gonna say the only thing she also said was you're gonna need blood. So
Yeah.
that was on the list. She did tell you that. Yeah.
So it's 11 items.
Yep. Technically. Yep.
Charles, any instinct about which is, like, we haven't even figured out what this thing is yet, but any instinct of which of these would be more associated with which type of creature?
You're muted. Sorry.
It's okay. I didn't even say much. It was more of a.
Do demons famously like rice?
I don't. Not really my area of expertise. But you know, when it comes to magical things, it's well, what's the meaning of each? Like, what does it mean? It's not just a hook. It's not just a hook, right? Like you said. Imagine a cooking rice. If we are to cook it,
Not enough water to cook it anyway.
right? But it just.
At
But
least
be
not
a
all 3
symbolic-
of it. Yeah.
yeah, what's the what does she say about magic?
Magic's in the metaphor? I think she said that a few times.
No, that's not it.
Oh, okay.
Wait, metaphor? No, that's it. No, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, no, you got it.
Sorry. Yeah, that's it. The
I
metaphor.
guess, yeah, we could cook a little of the rice and cooked meals, cooked food.
I have a question. What would it mean if you didn't have enough to cook all three? Is there
that's three
metaphor
separate
there?
items then, potentially. Water, rice, and pot versus...
Yeah.
Rice
Well,
can be used
let's think
symbolically
about-
in other contexts.
This is
I
so
don't
fucking
know if
fun.
it's demons or not, but it might be spirits or vampires. But aren't there creatures that have to count rice before they can like move on?
That's traditionally a vampire. Yeah, they have to count.
There's a
things that are
couple of
unknown.
different things that technically, depending on like what corner of folklore you're looking at. So I assume it's included here because one of those types. I assume it's included because one of those types does in this context. I can't
Beast
imagine it
wouldn't.
being.
Yeah.
I imagine the beast wouldn't, right?
No.
If unless the beast is more conscious. I don't know. I feel like that might be for the demon.
There's only one creature that I know of that has to count things, which is why it would never sweep the front doors. One of my buddies who lived in Appalachia talked about a creature that would have to count things before they entered. And it was such a terrifying beast they never named it. I still don't know the name of it.
Okay.
Huh. Okay. So then maybe it is beast. Then I guess like the non-beast entity, it probably wouldn't care about counting nothing.
No, that one I think we need it to, in some way, accept an invitation, like more consciously. Whereas I think the beast is maybe more of a
Lure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look at that red string again. The knots. I do count how many knots are on it.
And how do you count how many knots are on it? Are you touching it with your hand?
Yeah, I mean, I'd pick it up and just be kind of doing like the 1, 2, 3.
I figured. Okay, go ahead and make a soul roll for me, please.
Mm-hmm. An
I
omen was
fucking knew it
77.
somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Harry.
I would do that.
The craziest thing happens to you as you're doing this. You ever been, and I don't know what this is because I haven't been on one. Have you ever been on a roller coaster before?
I have, yes.
Okay. So you know that like weird feeling that you get as it's like climbing, that anticipatory, flipping butterflies and then that instant drop? That's kind of what's happening to you a little bit as you're doing this, as you're feeling through these knots. There are exactly 9 of them. But the further you go, the stronger this feeling becomes. And it gets really eerie and strange. And I think color around you in your world is changing a little bit as you do this. At some point, you're going to get nauseous. If you continue until you get all the way down to the 9, then I need you to... do you stop? I guess is my question.
If it feels like I'm about to vomit...
Probably
I would
around
stop.
4 or 5, it feels like you're going to vomit.
Oh, yeah, I'd probably not want to push through and vomit because that sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah.
The whole idea of body fluids and creatures and things.
So you get... So
I get to
take
like
your
5,
hand off.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still
I'd take my
obviously
hand off the
visually count
counting.
it. Yeah. But you can look with your eyes and count it. But it was the
that's when I'd
physical touch
stop.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but this is a 77. This is an omen. So I'm going to give you something here, and I think you're gonna hear some. Oh, I get to use the word otherworldly whispering right now, or like sounds, like almost like chittering conversation that you're hearing here real quick. It is not in a language that you understand, and you get this distinct impression that you are not alone. And then I think you remember me, Alder, saying to you at one point, the world is layered like an onion. And I think you realize all of a sudden what this thread represents, and that is that the layers around everything woven together, and each of the knots represent a layer. And for whatever reason, whatever magic stars had aligned in this moment, you are actually kind of feeling movement through these layers while you're touching this thread. And you don't want to go any further because this is like, I think around 4, before you took your hands off, I think you feel like, I don't know how you know this, but all of a sudden you're like, I'm hearing the voices of ghosts. And you just take your hand off. Yeah. He looks disgusted. For those listening, he looks horrified.
Yeah.
Could I add something to this?
Yeah.
I think when you start realizing you might be hearing the voices of a ghost, you start hearing. I think you start hearing the lapping of water, like maybe rippling water coming from a Catchi's mask hanging from their waist.
Yeah.
And it ends the moment you let go of the string.
And that, to be very clear, would have been around not 2, not 4.
Because it's closer to this layer.
Yeah, closer to this layer. That's right.
Yeah, you'd probably see like the slight greenness, the like getting sick almost.
Yeah.
And then that's when you'd see Harris stop physically
touching it. Yeah.
Counting. He'd probably be holding the end, but.
And if you really look, there not only are there 9 knots, but you have 3 red, kind of like tiny threads braided together and then knotted there.
Okay, so it's 3 threads knotted
together, but there are 9 knots total. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah, that. Give me a sec. Okay. Well, this is probably for not the beast. Represents.
I see what you did there.
I now realize what I did, but that was not intentional, nor was that.
Okay. I think the hook is actually would be for the beast, I imagine. It's made of iron, right?
Yeah.
And if it is a not beast, the iron will probably not be enticing for the demon.
Yeah. This, I don't know why. I quite feel it. Don't run your fingers over this, or you're gonna get real sick real fast. It kind of felt like I was
anyway. Textures.
Yeah, fair. It'd be worse for you then, because it feels like I'm hearing or feeling other. Remember how Alda said there were like layers to the world? You can kind of sometimes things seep through. Anyway, it feels like the farther you go, the deeper the layers you get. And
how many are there?
9.
Harry, were you able to just immediately go to any layer, or did you have to go one by one?
I was just counting one by one. I have a suspicion that if I did that, it'd be very jolting.
I see. So it's just an intensity. If you go all the way to 9, that would just be...
Well, it was physical, but I was hearing shit, too.
There's 9 circles of hell.
Yeah, but...
That's
some
what I was
interpretations.
But I don't know if that would be the case. I mean, it didn't sound necessarily like hellish whispers, if that makes sense. It just sounded like ghosts. I don't know.
Well,
it was...
Maybe not.
There was one coming from you, Catsi, early up. Which
yeah, that's probably the other side of Midas. Yeah.
Water was lapping. I don't know what that means, but maybe you do.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, that's at least reassuring for that one. So, yeah, that kind of confirms that thought process. Anyway, this is probably for, the not beast. Which this is not. I'm going to keep saying that.
No, I got it.
Go ahead.
You go.
Well, some of the creatures that I'm less equipped to deal with, but have in the past, make no mistake, they originate from other of these places. Ghosts, spirits, hauntings. Maybe I think it's 3. The 3rd layer. It's considered amongst people who study it. Fey creatures. I don't quite remember. It's 5 or 6. It's something, and it's in my area of expertise. But if it's something like that, a demon, it would be, it would be from 5 or 6. It's coming from somewhere else.
Okay.
I look towards where the murders themselves took place. I was like, could you use that to commune with a lingering spirit?
If it is lingering,
maybe, but maybe one way, more like listening in. Oh, that's not a bad. I mean, it sounds awful, but from what I felt,
I guess depending on what it is, it might have taken that with it as well. That might have been what it fed on, if not the physical components.
Well, that's true. I'll think once I get my.
I'm not saying you should do it, by the way. I'm just.
No, it's a good idea. It's not. It's a good idea.
It's a terrible idea. It's
a good terrible idea. It's a good terrible idea.
Okay,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I would say it was probably meant for the demon option. That one.
Yes, I would agree.
Yes.
I also just to get back to the thing Alder talks about, and it's not always my forte, this metaphor thing. A couple that I know are usually old ones, but this you said something about inviting it in, right?
Yeah.
Kind of that trap. What about this bread, right? Breaking bread, and I kind of put my thumbs on.
Oh,
yeah.
Bread and salt, ancient laws of
that's one way.
hospitality. Yeah.
To break bread would mean to resolve a conflict.
Oh, is that what it is?
Resolve or make a covenant, or deals. There you go.
Well,
Yeah,
in
deals. In the
in
context
ancient
of
Greek
there was
mythology,
bad
there's
blood.
there's Xenia, which is the concept of you must offer hospitality to guests, and that's usually through the offering of bread, and that's meant to signify a person being welcomed into your home.
Yeah, I would.
That you will not do harm to them, and they will not do harm to you. That's the contract that you're entering into. So in theory, if we evoked that law in this context, whoever stays in with it would be protected from it, and it would be protected from you.
We're
So it'd
not
be a bit of
going
a
in there
stalemate.
with it.
I think we might be, as I tap on the drawings of like the tree on the inside. I think that might be the game, actually.
All right.
So what we
that's-
kind of narrowed down to beasts and not beasts. So we
Well,
the chewed bone feels very beastly. Just saying.
Doesn't really seem like demon activity.
No.
At least what my interpretation of what a demon is, this does not sound like a demon. This sounds like a beast.
okay.
Hopefully.
So bone for beast,
The hook for beast.
a hook for beast. That's 2.
yeah, it's the bargain for the deal maker, and it's a baited hook for the beast. Well, that's good. Now we just have to figure out which one it is.
Well, we do both.
Do both?
I don't know.
Set.
It could be, but I don't know. By the way that the attacks, you said that they were brutalized completely, and this feeling that you felt, Oglethorpe, I know that you've had a lot of experience with beasts. Now, one thing that is common among predatory animals and, those that hunt is that there isn't really any feeling behind it. It's just a necessary thing for them. Sometimes it's territorial. Sometimes it's for sustenance. Was there any, I don't know. Sir, did you get the feeling that this was malice or anger or just animalistic?
I know, like it's pretty face is pretty grim when asked this, and kind of holding it for a second. If you want to say something else to add on to, I'm definitely pausing before answering.
Yeah. Also, in that thought there, Tara told me to think: is it always been here, or has it been in other states, parts of the world, etc.?
It's been all across the country here.
Okay. That territory makes it less likely.
It's,
So territoriality.
People?
Go ahead, Barkley.
I always it was a long time ago, as I said, but it was I just can't describe what the creature. I don't think my feelings were accurate. I was terrified. I'm embarrassed how terrified it was. I felt it was evil. It's evil. And whatever it is, I just felt evil from it, what it's doing.
Which
I don't know why. It's not eating. It doesn't feel like an animal. I mean, if these people were chewed up and it looked like they were eating, it'd be one thing, wouldn't it? Right? But it's not.
Yeah. A beast wouldn't necessarily make you feel evil. It'd just be you observing attack versus observing malice, I guess, right?
Malevolence.
Yeah.
that it was on purpose. So
I'm not sure why it's gonna, what kind of thing goes around killing people's families?
Yeah, I mean, that if we had a profile of what was going on with the people or what they were doing or any commonalities or links, that would be helpful, but I'm guessing we don't have that.
Charles,
With the sun going down soon.
Yeah.
That died? Did you know any of them?
It's been a long time. It isn't. I haven't seen my family for a very long time. A very long time. And to think of this thing going around, taking it from other people, I apologize. It's unprofessional of me. And like I said, it means a lot if we could stop this thing. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm sick of seeing it ruin people's lives.
Yeah, let's stop it then. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, the sun's going down, and I think you're on to something, but we don't have too much time.
No, that can be for later, for sure. I was just curious, is all.
Okay, well,
I don't know why. I don't know why it didn't kill me.
Were you
I'm
with
not
the
sure.
group that got attacked, or were you solo and you witnessed it? I'm sorry to keep bringing it up.
It was a long time ago. We have to.
We should get started on the circle.
We can talk about it later for sure.
Yeah.
I can start drawing it. All of you decide what goes in it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a second to inspect the area and see if I can't catch anything with my camera.
Yeah,
and see if
go
I can
for
pick
it.
up a trace.
Go ahead and make me a mind roll, and we'll come back to you with your camera. Akachi, you're drawing the symbol. You're recreating the symbol.
Yeah, I'm basically doing like everything minus the symbols. So like basically minus the images from what Pan had told us, we have to make those more personalized.
Yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
doing everything else, and then I'll be
So you're
going back to
doing
everyone
the
to like, what should we
outside
pick?
first, then you're going to put the items where you need, and then you're going to do the symbols on the inside. Okay. Yeah. All right. Then this is fun. There's more than one way to solve this, but just so I know and I can keep track, which trap are you building?
I think I'm going to start with the not beast trap.
Or are you going to try to build them both in the same spot?
Looking at the way it's drawn out, does it seem that is even possible?
If you rotate one so that the items are not overlapping, yeah. But you're going to have to make a decision that one will be weaker than the other. Because ideally you would want one of them pointing north, right?
Okay, I'll make the not beast one the stronger of the two. Because at the very least, if it's a beast, we have a beast expert on our side.
Okay.
To hopefully compensate for that.
All right.
Yeah.
And what blood are you using?
I think I'll use mine.
Okay. It's a lot of blood. Are you sure?
That's so casually.
No, use mine.
Are you sure?
Use mine, and I'm rolling up my sleeve.
Oh,
Just to cut my arm open.
okay, but are you going to be conscious after trying to draw all this out? This ain't small.
Doesn't matter. I'll be fine. Trust me. I've spilled plenty of blood. It always comes back.
If we're going to do this, if we need blood, I'm throwing my arm in there as well. It's too much blood
mine.
for one man.
Well, okay, no, but I know what you're saying, Barkley. However, two might be better. If it's looking for groups, it's going to see that and maybe be drawn to that better.
Right.
So I know you're trying to be sacrificial here, but I think it's wiser for both.
I'm not being sacrificial. I want it to come from me.
That's exactly what sacrificing yourself for that would be.
It's for revenge. It's not for sacrifice. I want to fucking kill this thing with my own blood.
Fair. It will be better with 2, I think.
That's fine.
Give you a better chance.
Barkley, if it means anything to you, most burdens are better bore with more than one. If you take it upon yourself, it's going to be too much. And I understand what you're going through, but revenge is a very dangerous road. Justice, I think, is what is necessary.
I don't have the luxury of justice. I've been chasing this thing for a long time. A long time. And I'm tired of it.
That's why we're here, to help put a stop to it. But we're going to do it together. All right?
Right. Now let's go. Get my blood.
I'll walk up to Charles first.
And I'm rolling my sleeve up as well.
Okay.
How are you doing this?
I think I'll probably get maybe... I think the best I can do probably, especially with the equipment we have, unless there's a brush or something like that around, I'll probably make get some leaves.
How are you getting their blood?
Oh, I assume when Barkley offered his, I assume Barkley has a knife, but Barkley seems like a knife.
I've already got it. I'm already grabbing it from my...
roll for me, Catsi, or anyone who... Okay, go ahead.
There was a machete mentioned back in the RV. I'll mention that. There was a machete.
Yep. Somebody make me a
what kind
mental
of roll?
Mind or soul, either one.
I'll do mind. Any shifts?
Nope. This is literally me trying to assist. Oof. Okay.
Nope. Failure.
All right. I'll say shit all then. Sorry. I will say this.
I think
metaphor matters throughout everything that you do. Everything.
I will go, I think, with that in mind, and especially after what Barkley had said, I'll cut their palm. Because though he specifically said I want to kill it with my own blood, very reminiscent of I want to kill it with my bare hands. So I'm gonna go for the hand. And cut that open on you, Barkley. And I think, have I noticed are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
I'll cut your right hand then. And I think I'll do the same with Jim, but I think same question. Have I noticed that Jim is right-handed or left-handed?
He's right-handed.
I'll cut your right hand then as well. And use the blood drawn from that. Probably make some makeshift. I'll probably grab actually I think I'll just guide all of you to place your hand and start drawing the circle.
Yeah, where do you need it?
Yeah, I'll trace it out with a stick in the dirt first and tell you to follow that path.
And we do it whatever the clockwise is, right?
Yeah.
It's not Wittershin, right? Wittershin's the opposite way.
Diagonal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, clockwise. Yeah.
Clockwise is to lock, and counterclockwise is to unlock or undo, unwind.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess my
Clockwise
brain was
is to wind.
thinking. Yeah, my brain was thinking gears.
Well, here's the
Because
thing.
we have two overlapping, so for them to both work, they have to be going opposite directions.
Yeah, do that. Because remember
Okay.
what I said about each individual person doing it, the metaphor matters. Your background matters. So you thinking I'm thinking gears, so I'm going to do it this way. That's stronger than just following what Alder said. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So I think I'd have, this was a demon. Okay, yeah. I'll have both of them do half of each circle, I think. I was going to have Barkley do beast and have Jim do not beast, but I think if it's not beast, having both bloods involved is really important. So I'm gonna have them both do half of each circle.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll do the rest of the symbols and leave the center blank for now, because I want to speak to everyone else about what symbols we put in here.
Yep. Okay, so what we'll do, just for drama, is should we put like a 3-minute timer on for y'all to make a decision as to what's going where before the sun goes down?
I think so. I'm
All
down
right,
for that.
let's do it.
I've been cooking. I want to be cooking rice, by the way.
Okay.
Some of the rice.
Yeah.
Since that pot was used, that seems just way too obvious for Harry.
Yep. All right.
So be doing that while they're drawing this circle.
Yeah. Okay. How long does it take to cook rice?
Oh God. I mean, they already got the fire going. We got a pot. It can
20
be
minutes, right?
20, 30. Yeah. It's not. I'd be doing the cup and a cup and a cup. It's not going to be a perfect ratio, but it's more or less.
If you do that, won't we be missing 1 or 2 ingredients from circle? Because we need 5 for each, and there's 5 spots for
5
each
for
circle,
each.
right?
But we would have it only be missing the water because we'd still have a pot and we'd still have rice.
You'd also still
Would it
have.
be okay for us to be missing?
You'd have cooked
something?
rice and uncooked rice.
Correct. We'd have 11 items, and we'd have 10 left if water's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, because we still have cooked and uncooked rice.
But there are. Okay, right. All right. You'd just be swapping the water for cooked rice, essentially.
Exactly.
Yep. Okay. Depends on if you want to use water as your symbol or cooked rice as your symbol, but yeah.
Okay. Have you started the timer? I'm guessing you already have.
Yeah, I've started it now. It's 3 minutes of just our game time, just to give you guys a pressure cooker. But you know.
For beasts, I think we've gone the femur with a chewed femur.
Okay, what are you putting where? Sorry, we've got 5 points. North. Can you label them for me and why? Tell me what you're putting and why.
Yeah. Okay. I think the meat hook in the beast circle in the north, because that's what we're trying to. It's like almost like a North Star. We're trying to use it to guide whatever creature is into it, and having that be the guiding light, quote unquote guiding light, would be good. I think for the beast circle.
And it's the underpinning purpose. And when you draw a 5-pointed star, it's the beginning and the end of the symbol.
So hooking and holding. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good spot. Good choice.
By everyone else, Midas is asking everyone for the input.
This is input.
Yeah.
Group puzzle, group activity. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to count how to get rice, cooked rice. We still have a cup the water would be in, so there's still actually 11 items if we use the cup for some reason. We've got the bowl, we got the string, we got the hook, we got the
book.
The book, right? The book, the seal. Did we have a seal? How is it sealed? That was
wax.
A wax. Okay, so not meant to be open necessarily.
Yeah.
A ledger. It was described as a ledger, right?
Yeah, which would be for deals and whatnot. That would absolutely be going in the demon area.
Yeah, you have the bone that has teeth marks on it.
Yep.
You have the pot. You have the rice. You have 1 cup water, and then butcher's hook and the animal fat.
That's right, the animal fat. Yeah, that would definitely be beast as well. Fat, nourishment, energy.
I put the fat, not north, on the eastern point of the star for the beast. Again, to just be, it's animal fat. It's fat that will attract the beast and hopefully entice it to think it's food. Also, since I feel like that is the actual quote unquote bait, and it feels right to put it near the hook, like a bait on a fishing hook.
Okay, the hook is used on which one?
Beast as well.
East as well. Okay.
North.
All right.
I'm going to
North way.
interject and say, Barkley, you should be the one putting this on the hook. Because revenge is a dish best served cold.
I'd immediately go over and do it.
Okay. Okay, so we're putting it on the hook, and then the hook is going in the north spot of the beast symbol. Beast trap. Right? So I have that clear?
I put it on the hook?
Sorry. No, you're putting it near it, you said.
Yeah,
Left
I was
or
going to say, I
right?
said like the, I believe it's right. I said the
Right would be
eastern.
east. I'm
East.
writing
Yep.
this down.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah. Will we want the bone across from the fat or next to it?
That's a good
Like
question.
across. It's showing the meal first. Both parts of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you also have a wooden bowl and bread?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Bread's gonna go demon side.
I think the symmetry of it being on the other side, on the western side for the bone, feels right. Makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Sorry, I'm taking a little bit extra time because I'm writing this
Nope.
down.
Yep, that's good. It'll be helpful.
And make
for
it
me.
easier for all of
Yeah.
us.
I'll make it very easy for me to follow, so I appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay. So we got 3 things for the beast. What were the other things we wanted for the beast then?
What was it we said? We have the bowl, cup, rice.
We got some cooked rice
Cooked rice
as
now.
well. Cooked and raw. Raw definitely
Cooked
on the
rice
demon
feels-
side for counting. Feels right.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, Jim did say he heard of the beast from
That
the
was a
app.
beast he heard of,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so then maybe actually beast
okay.
for
Well,
that.
you had 3
Okay.
cups, so you've cooked
Yeah,
1 cup, and now you have 2 cups rice.
cup-
uncooked.
exactly.
Yeah, so you could
That is-
technically
Sorry,
use
may
them
I-
for each one.
May I ask for a quick reminder? What is where what are the current points filled in on this
North,
star?
northeast, and northwest.
Okay, what's
And
what's on northeast?
Fat, and the bone is on the northwest.
Bone is northwest.
I'll do this,
okay.
and I'm editing it in as well. It's in Discord. So then maybe
I think we can put the rice on one of the lower points of the beast.
okay.
And
I might correct
demon.
this then. I might correct this. I think the fat and the bone should be the southeast southwest because if it's coming in to count the rice, that needs to be early on. So that should be northwest or northeast.
I imagine we want to put the rice behind it. If it's coming in through the south, it turns around to leave and is forced to count the rice before it can leave.
If it's coming in through the south, but it's coming in the front door, the north, it's coming for the hook.
Yeah.
It's going
I
to
think sorry, I think it could leave when it pleases. It's only when it's coming that it needs to count before. it's
That's what I
allowed in.
mean.
Yeah.
So if we put in if the that's basically that's exactly what I was writing. The
sorry.
no sorry. I mean the image that
It doesn't have
placed
to
in there.
go in one of the 5 spots either.
correct.
It could be something that you leave outside before you come in.
Oh, true. It
Yeah.
could be. It needs to kind of take. And that's what entices it to the circle. You know what? I think I like that even better.
Yeah.
Okay. I was pigeonholing myself.
Yeah, I figured, and I just came in to assist there. Sorry. Wasn't trying to lead the witness or whatever. they say.
No, you're good. Yeah. Well, maybe I had an idea from nowhere all of a sudden. Maybe we could just leave the rice outside by the hook. It has to come to the rice to entice it, and then it goes into the trap. So this is just the front door before it goes in the trap.
And I think technically for this to work, you all have to be sitting in it. Right? You want it to come to you. Technically.
Well, maybe. I have an idea on that too.
Okay. All right.
That's getting low.
Okay, we need to get this base circle. What else is I think the bowl would be going for the demon. The non, because I want to think that it's kind of like it's an empty offering. We've got the whole empty cup. You're inviting something you want it filled up. You're enticing it to put something in there because we need something in return. Symbology of that.
I think that sounds good to me. An empty cup is always enticing, especially if the not beast thinks they can entice the person who wants it filled.
Yeah.
Make a deal.
I'm also thinking the first item being the string because of the opening up the layers, opening that it's a doorway. Unless you have a better idea.
I'm way out of my depth. Any idea I have is honestly just as good as yours, so I'm going with whatever sounds good to me.
I second that.
All right.
All right. And then I think maybe cooked rice in for the beast as well. More meals, more food gathering. If it's trying to go for people, you cook a meal for people to show up.
That sounds good.
Well, yeah. While you have all of that, I'm making sure this Benelli shotgun is ready to go.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Can you each? So I need Charles and Jim to make me a body roll, please. I just need to see how you're handling bleeding for this circle. It's actually quite a bit, right? Like I would imagine. I have no idea how much you would need for a circle, but I can't imagine it's a tiny amount if you guys are really giving it your all. So I'm going to assume it's like you donated maybe close to 1 liter of your own blood, which is crazy. It's an amount that you donate when you go and donate blood, but you got to be careful when you're standing up and stuff. So, Jim, you're feeling a little queasy. Yeah, what's up?
I have a skill that might give me a 10% shift, but what was that? I don't see it. Okay.
You rolled 55. You rolled an omen.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Then I think
I would have a 10% shift on it for this never gonna keep me down thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because it's an
Well, it would have
omen.
been a 45, but
No, because the shift
no,
is your
because
mark.
the shift goes up. Yep,
Yeah,
okay, got it.
not
Never mind.
your
Thank
roll.
you.
Yep, no worries.
Backwards.
So I think as you are, and this happened a while ago, you giving blood, but it does take a while to give a liter of blood. You don't just spill it and then whatever, and you probably had a stress ball or something from the RV that you were, using over and over again to get your blood to pump a little bit faster. And maybe you and your heart racing and thinking about like how close you are to doing this, you as you are moving around and standing, you are feeling a little bit of nausea and you're feeling a little dizzy as you do this, and you are going to start to hear sounds from your previous encounter with this thing, the like tearing and the ripping of the flesh and that like snarling and crunching of the bones. Yeah, you're going to hear some of that as you're moving around, and you stop and turn behind you, and all of a sudden you see, oh, it's Jim, and it's just the sound of the gun, and it's it's Gus, and it's the sound of his feet on the ground, and it's, there's a little bit of that kind of happening.
Gotta get this ready.
Okay.
Could be here any second.
Yeah, for correction and everybody else, I put these down, not necessarily have to be in this order, but I wanted to make sure I had all the items in case I missed one so someone can pipe in. For the B circle, I have the rice on the outside by the hook, hook is north, northeast is fat, southeast, cooked rice. I put southwest the cooking pot, again, kind of for the group of people, familial, like a meal is being shared, and then northwest is the bone. For the knot beast circle, red string with knots in the north. The northeast is an empty bowl. The southeast is bread. Southwest is ledger. And then northwest, I put the empty cup. I don't remember if there was another item outside of all those. I think that was all of them.
I think that's everything.
Put the empty cup, kind of the same idea as the empty bowl, but I put them on either side. So they're opposites of each other. And by all means, correct me as needed. Anyone have any other better ideas here, or is this something we think?
This looks good. This looks as good as anything to me.
All right.
I mean, we're winging it right now.
Yeah.
We've got everything as best as we got it set up.
So, the idea I had here for being in the circle, I don't know if we all need to be in there. The reason here, I'm thinking, Barkley, yes, because of the personal ties here that's going to be more enticing for whatever entity it is, doesn't matter. And I look to the garden gnome and I go, and you picked this out, Barkley, for whatever reason it drew to you, and this is a representation of another being, another person. I don't know if it was a family member or something that just made you drawn to this, or it's humor, maybe. I don't know, but it did have a personal tie to you, and that might amplify that more, and that makes it a group, 2 or more people, right? And that would leave us available to help in other ways instead of being in there.
Are you telling me you're putting me in here with a garden gnome and thinking that's going to attract a beast that's going around murdering groups of people?
Maybe.
Are you sit on the outside?
But also, I can be in there with you because you mentioned you don't want to talk.
We need more people. There was 3 people.
Then if I'm in there with the gnome, with you,
I'm 2 in 1. I can go in there with Charles.
So then maybe Pan, Sal, you stay outside. You've got a weapon to help, and you've got your camera. Maybe then to do something. I don't know.
Yeah, totally. I could see the narrator shaking her head, but I believe.
I was just thinking, like, do I break the fourth wall and talk directly to the listener and go, listen, you and I are just sitting here like, holy shit, this is a really bad idea. But also, what would you do? Because I'm thinking here, like, what would I do? If I heard Barkley's story, I'd be in that circle.
I made visual references for the stars, if you haven't seen those yet, by the way.
Yes, please, I'm looking.
Just to help.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And then
stop this thing.
And the not based circle, that was the one that had the direct north star, and the other one was askew.
Gotcha.
But they overlap each other, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, overlap, but the
my MS Paint skills
one.
do not extend that far.
No,
I
that was
apologize.
fantastic. No, this is great. This is great.
It was great. It was helpful. I mean, that's the only reason I'm thinking not all of us in there, but the only other issue is if this is for protection, if we're not all in there, those who are not in might not be as safe.
You gotta remember something, too. This thing has been avoiding me forever. It's never come for me.
Do you think you should not be in here then?
Even the first time I ran into it, it didn't do anything to me.
Then maybe...
I don't know why.
Yeah, maybe it knows you're a threat. I mean that sincerely.
I wasn't a threat. I wasn't a threat that night.
Yeah, maybe not that you knew.
If I was a threat, if I was a threat, I don't know what it is, but I woke up to the sound of bones snapping. I didn't realize what it was at the time. I thought it was someone walking across the twigs. I woke up. My son, his hand was touching my face. And it was the only part of him that was left. And I looked up and I saw the back of this thing hunched over what I think was whatever was left of my son, ripping him to pieces. I don't know what it was. It was dark. The fire had been low. I heard noises. I heard horrible sounds. And I didn't do anything. He paid me no mind, as if I was not even there, as if I was an ant. It has no regard for me. Even when I did manage to get to my feet, still holding my son's hand, pulled out my knife, and just threw myself at it through the dark. It just smacked me away like it was nothing. I never...
We should get in this circle. Like now.
No, only Barkley's hearing this, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
It left me. But my son wasn't enough. Sorry I brought you out here. It has come back more than one night. It took my entire family from me. Or just 2 nights. I don't know why. I don't know what I've done. How am I supposed to feel other than, what am I supposed to desire other than revenge? I don't know what this thing was. I've never even heard of such a thing at the time. Said no word to me. It just tossed me aside. I've been chasing this thing. I've been chasing this thing for 150 years. And I will not stop until it is dead. I don't care if it's for justice. It definitely isn't. Whatever the fucking reason is that I need, and I'm glad you're here to help me. I need this to end. I'm tired.
Let's end it. Let's do it.
I kind of slumped down on the ground.
I think it should be an all or nothing thing. I don't think we should split up.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck the 50-50. All in.
Now.
Let me take these photos, see what I can turn up, and then we...
Yeah, go do that quick. Go do that quick. Barkley,
we need to assign the symbols we put in the center as well. From what Pan said, they need to be important to us specifically.
Right.
While you talk about maybe in Discord chatting symbols, I'm going to go with Pan and see what you take. All right, sir, what do you do?
So I think as I trudge over, I am muttering under my breath. I'm going to take out this compass. I'm going to see if it gives me any clear indication of north as I understand it. I know it's probably dark now. I probably have an understanding of where the sun was setting, so I probably have an idea of where north should be.
Okay.
Does the compass match that, or is it freaking out?
I need you to roll for me, actually.
Absolutely.
Make me a mind roll, and you can have a +10 for how brilliant this was of a tool that you grabbed. Also, it's from the office, so I'm going to assume that there's a little bit of magic in there. 34. Okay.
34 success.
I think there's a moment where it points north and then starts to point in the direction of the campsite where y'all are. Just a little bit. It's like wiggling back and forth, you know. But you've done a lot of magic over there. So it's not like it's like whoop and immediately is, there, but it's kind of more like you can tell that this compass is magical in nature and that it is designed maybe to seek out iron or, like the magnetism that might exist in the blood of a demon or a fae.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to hang it around my neck and go
okay.
This might help later.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a very smart choice.
And I'm going to say generously, you can say less. I'm going to say I generously have time to take like 3 photos.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you want to say less.
3's a magical number. Right. You picked a really nice number for me, so I will just say yes to that.
All right.
Will you make me a roll for that?
I will.
Yeah.
So this is
This is your mind, I think, for your photos, right?
Yes. Yep. And I think I've got 2 that are probably more general, and I've got 1 where I'm going to attempt to do something I've done before, see if I can replicate it.
All right. So let's do the first roll for just in general, just to see if you get any extra shit, and then we'll do your special roll when you tell us what you're doing.
All right. The 20 success on the regular.
Nice. All right. So what are the 2 regular ones that you're taking?
I'm going to say that the first one is sort of a... it's just like a broad, like, of the area. Like, I'm trying to capture the scene, and I'm trying to see if there's anything, like, residual on it.
Okay.
Then my second one is going to be...
Sorry, when you say the scene, you mean, like, the scene of the crime?
Yeah, roughly where that happened, even if it is all over the shop.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on,
I'm trying to see if I...
Didn't Barkley say this happened last night?
I did. So there's definitely probably some stuff they didn't clean up fully.
Well, I don't think we would be allowed to be here, would we? Like, it'd be closed off to the public. And I'm fine if we want to say that you guys are trespassing, but shouldn't there be, like, caution tape and shit? I mean, it could be. They probably viewed it as an animal attack, but, like...
Well, it was... I think they probably... Well, what I said, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is that they really had no explanation. It was so horrific, they kind of just said it must be an animal attack, and then they just kind of...
left it. Okay.
Moved it along. You know, they pulled everything out they could, but they just don't want to tell people that, hey, this popular campground we have, if 3 people just got torn to shreds by something, we don't know what it is.
All right. So...
But caution tape makes sense.
Caution tape makes sense. I also don't know if they'd have somebody... Well, we'll roll for it. But to me, it seems like they would have people policing this area to see if, you know... Sorry, but voyeurs, weirdos that want to come and look at the scene, murder scene, are going to be floating around here. So
someone that might show up at the dead at night with a camera.
This is a national park, so I imagine you just get in your entryway. But I imagine getting here with your RV was hard. They probably blocked off this whole area right now, so you guys kind of had to do some trespassing to get here, and that's fine. I'm fine to say that you did that, and that's no problem. But I didn't realize you were going to the murder scene. I just thought you were going somewhere in the park. Okay, so that's fine. You're here, you're photographing the actual murder scene to see if you have anything extra. Okay, what was the second one you were taking?
The second one is if I can get an idea of where it happened, I'm going to try and use an image of the past thing that I used in Ben's office.
Oh my God, okay.
I'm gonna try and replicate that, which I have tried to refine a little bit.
Yeah, you're trying to make a power. I like this. Okay, so your success was for the crime scene and figuring out where it happened. So you did succeed at that. You can definitely see signs of, and this was your mind, but your mind is your magic stat. And this is a 20 that you rolled. So I think, however this would manifest for Gus, like when you're looking at the scene, do you imagine that you kind of recreate it in your head? Like I'm thinking TV, right? And I'm thinking these fancy detectives on TV, they sometimes look at it and start to hear the sounds, or they see the scene happening before them. What's it like for you guys?
I think it's like that. I think it's kind of like, I think to keep on theme, I think it looks very much like crossfades of like under and overdeveloped photography. Yeah. And like moments of, I think I kind of stepped through some of the motions of this, whether that's someone like I'm actually end up walking in someone's footsteps.
How dare you?
And looking over my shoulder
me a second time.
That's what I'm here to do.
Yeah. All right, so you're walking through here. Now, question, are you walking through as the victim or as the monster?
I step into the role of the victim.
Okay.
Because I want to have a shot at taking a picture of the creature from the victim's perspective.
Okay. Wow, Jesus. Okay. All right. So you're walking through.
And I am easy prey, which you probably haven't forgotten, but I will say that.
That's actually going to be in your benefit for this. I cannot believe that. Thank you for reminding me. That's metaphor is everything. You are easy prey. You don't know it, but this will go better for you because you are that and you're recreating and you chose to be in the position of the prey. Okay.
Harry would be so proud of me for turning my bad luck into a boon.
I'm proud of you. Okay. Do you want to do your crazy roll then? This one is the big one. You get a +10 for being easy prey.
All right. And
fantastic.
So the ritual is I have 2 watches. Yep. I take my broken watch and I wind it back to the night of the murder, so the previous evening.
Which would have been 24 hours, yep.
So I wind it back 24. I'm going to say a very simple incantation in Latin, which I have, which Gus hopes is accurate, which is Imago Praetorite, which is image of the past.
Holy shit. Okay.
I'm going to tap my watch against the camera, and I'm going to take that photo, hoping I can snag a photo of whatever this is.
Now, you are in, like, on the ground on your ass, like, in the position of, like, oh my God, don't, you know, like, you're sitting in this position because that counts as an extra one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, wherever if I can figure out, you know, like, if people only got one glimpse of this creature, that's where I'm trying to put myself. It's like,
No, I got it. That's
yeah,
an additional thing that you are doing. It's like a somatic component, right, to the spell.
Well,
you are going through the motions physically of a victim. So that means, if I'm not mistaken, you've got your 3, which gives you your 15 shift, right? But then I'm also giving you that 10 for the easy prey because it was a very clever way of changing that. So we're doing a record-breaking 25 shift. Is that right?
That sounds
That's
correct
fucking right.
to me.
And I'm allowing it as the GM because it's crazy. So good luck.
All right. Here we go. I'm going to re-roll that.
Yeah, you are. You're going to
re-roll
burn.
that.
Okay, what's your burn at right now? It was the 60 is the mark, by the way. And he rolled a 65.
I'm at 4 currently. So this would be my 5th burn point with this one.
Got it.
Because we didn't recover any between sessions, I assume. So
not if you didn't eat that bread. I mean, you can.
I can't.
If you.
I've got the minor burn.
I think we
gave
did,
everyone some
didn't we?
scones. Yeah, I gave
Yeah, I
everyone
think we
some.
did. We all ate.
Small,
Yeah, we all had some tea and stuff. But you, right.
I specifically took the burn condition that says I can't gain sustenance from food.
That's fucking right.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, you did not.
Yeah.
You did not. You are correct at this moment. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you for being honest. I'll give you more
That's
dime
all right.
for that. Yes.
And a 53 in the success, stacking the dice. And I
Man.
don't even know if I have time to see what this thing is. I think I've snapped the picture.
Yeah.
If I've got it, I think I instinctively know it. If I don't, I instinctively know I don't. And
You
I'm
got
just
it.
going to book it back to the party.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be like, okay, that's enough time out here. I'm going to
Well,
go.
I think the way and not to, I will say yes to anything, but I think the nature of this spell means you got to sit with the consequences for a minute. So I do think you have
Absolutely.
to kind of feel like
I'm just telling you where Gus is at. But, But the reality is a different matter entirely.
Yeah. So I think like your plan is I'm going to snap this and just move along. But the nature of what you're doing is trying to go back in time and experience it from the victim's perspective. So I do think you will feel bile rushing up your throat. You're going to feel constriction in your throat as you get scared of whatever this thing that you can't see. Your heart's racing and you cannot move. You feel like you're just paralyzed for a second from fear. And then it's gone. And then you're slowly kind of coming back to yourself and you're like, what? It's very clear to you that that was someone else's experience that you were having, right? It's not that you were feeling that way, right? So, yeah. And do you look at the photo or do you go back to the group first?
I pick the photo up. I'd like to think that it's actually fallen onto the ground and that I'm picking it up from the forest floor.
Okay.
And I'm treating it like it's radioactive.
Yeah.
I'm like running back with it.
I need you to make a roll for me.
Yeah.
This is
100%.
This is literally just putting it up to the dice because I like it when the dice fuck with narrative all the time. I need you to know if you roll a 1, an 11, 22, or 33, you will see exactly who is responsible for this. But otherwise, you're going to see something else, which is still the thing, but like that's crazy. And I just want to see if it's possible.
And so just flat what D100 because you're just looking for doubles?
Yep. Okay, that works. So
17.
as you pick this up and turn it over, you are going to see the most horrific, like animal-like features on this face as it's coming in. Its eyes are glowing yellow. It's really hard to determine anything else from this other than a very large wolfish kind of grin. Like it's very aware of you. And I think for just a fraction of a second, you feel like there is intelligence behind those eyes, but also that it's aware that you are taking its photo somehow. Like it sees you. That's what it feels like. It's looking at you.
Oh, good. Well, time to head back to the group.
And you return back to your no problem.
This is to no one, of course.
Yeah.
We're time to head on back to the rest of the party.
Pull your suspenders out.
Yeah.
Looking a little pale in the face, Gus. What's wrong?
I'm anemic, asshole. And I'm gonna
Also Pan.
My bad.
I'm sorry. That was
touchy.
I haven't eaten today. I'm sorry.
I can tell.
For some reason, everything just tastes like dust, and I hand the photo to Oglethorpe.
What's this?
Make me a roll, Oglethorpe. Flat D100's fine. Same rule applies to you. 80. Okay. You see the same thing. So I think, you said you're under prepared to deal with demons, but have you ever seen one depicted before, or?
Oh yeah, I've probably run into one or two, but
okay.
Nothing. I probably just got the hell out of there, covered my ears, ran away. But
okay, unfortunately, this photograph, it's really indeterminate if this is a demon or a beast of some sort. However, it does have very beast-like features. Like, it has a maw. It has, and right. It's got its big yellow eyes, and it's grinning at you. And I think that you feel for a second like it knows that you would look at this photograph, and it's smirking at you.
What is this? Where the hell did you get this?
Oh, I took a picture of the past.
Is it out there? I kind of try to get to my feet. I'm a little.
No. This is from last night, I think.
What do you were?
Magic.
I'm not fully clear on how the magic camera works.
Right, now that's all you had to say. Okay, magic camera. Yeah. This is it?
I think so.
I'm just staring at it now.
Yeah. It looks massive, by the way.
I think my hands are my hand is the picture's shaking like it's trembling as I'm holding it.
Yeah. And I'm visibly pretty not okay. And I have to say, I assumed it'd be big. It's a big creature, isn't it, guys?
When you say that, then I look over.
Yeah.
And look at the photo.
Yep. Everyone who's gonna look at this photo gets this random 1D100 just because chance is fun. 27 close, no cigar.
All right.
Holy shit. 80. Okay. And 93. Okay. Man, I was so hoping that would just be fucking
I had
random.
a thought though.
Yeah,
when I see that and they're talking about, I pull out the iron crucifix.
Yeah.
And I touch it to the photo, thinking, because does it give that feeling that it's looking at us directly, like it knows we're aware of it, or is it only those
weird.
two? Okay.
No, it's anybody who looks at it. It's like it fucking knew.
Like it was posing for a photo that
when I hit
24 hours.
That's actually a really great way to describe it. More like it's like putting on a show because it knew you'd look. So
with that feeling, that's when I would take out the iron crucifix and I just put it and touch the photo with it to see if it has any sort of reaction.
Go ahead and
the photo itself or the picture or the creature or anything.
Make me a flat D100. Again, sorry. There's going to be a lot of rolling here because there's some shit going on.
94.
Nothing happens when you do that.
Okay.
We should add the final symbols.
Yeah.
Yes.
They have to be.
Yeah.
It means something to us.
I mean, I gotta be honest with you. You should add this photo as one of the ingredients. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
this is crazy.
It means something to Barkley.
I mean, it's the thing. So I mean,
I'm still. I haven't stopped looking at it.
Yeah.
Okay. I take my dice out and I put them down. Don't even draw it.
Okay.
And I kind of.
Okay.
Oh. I kind of offer the compass, but I seem a bit lost as what to do with it. But I sort of offer
personal item, personal idea.
Right.
It's not personal to you.
Oh wow.
Right.
I think it could be drawn, but nonetheless, I think these are what metaphors and powers. Alda says. So I'm saying this out loud to them. It's like, so I'm putting this physically here.
In the ground, it's not very good drawing. Catsi isn't an artist, but they'll draw a gravestone.
After I put those down, I go and I spool the iron wire back up. Because if that prevents things getting in, we don't. That's the hole. That would defeat the purpose.
Yep.
So I'm doing that while they're after the dice been put down.
Yeah, and I think those listening or watching, we're starting to see the sun dip quite low as this is happening. What else are y'all doing? Anything? What's the third symbol that you put down? That was it, right?
So we just have the dice and the gravestone.
Okay.
And I'm
One
looking
more.
to
Yeah.
either of you have something personal, draw or put down. The photo should be number 4 though.
I'm like clearly
Yeah,
debating
Gus is,
something very heavily.
Yeah, and touching his arm, it looks like maybe the 2 watches on his arm. He's fiddling with those. He's clearly thinking.
I kind of look at Jim plaintively like, you guys.
Jim's looking at you like, my arm? I already gave my blood.
Oh, fuck. I start. I take off the functional watch. So I take off the one that's still working.
Yep. All right.
All right. Let's set the photo down. I know you want to look at it, but maybe we need to.
I'm not even. I'm still just. Someone's gonna have to take it from me.
I like put a hand on your shoulder, and kind of from there, grab the. We need to put this down.
Kind of snap out of it. Right.
We need to get ready.
I think as you snatch the photo, Jim's going to put the Benelli shotgun in Barkley's hands. It's ready.
I've been ready a long time. I think my hand stopped shaking a little bit.
Hey, Sal.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I called you an asshole. If we die, I don't want that to be my last words to you.
What would you like the last words to be?
Let's fucking kill this thing.
Good enough.
Ideally, I'd like this to not be my last words as well, but if that had to be, that's what I'd pick.
Well, I hate to be that guy, but I think if we do die, last words will probably be, "Ah!"
That ain't no word. That's a sound. So I think we're still good.
Do you actually scream that loud? Like a full... Yeah, that'll be it. That's the one.
Yeah, a good point. It's more of a sound.
Oh, shit. I go and I'll grab mud and bring mud in here with us.
Oh yeah.
They were
yeah,
just
okay.
off to they were off the side. So we've got the gnome and mud in here, making the group a little bigger.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna need everyone to make me whatever your magic roll is, please. No shifts.
Everyone makes magic? Is that what you said?
Yep. Because I'm kind of 17. We're going to count how many successes there are versus how many people fail. 35. Oh my God.
Wow.
Landed
Right
on
on
my
the
mark
mark.
precisely.
I'm gonna
kidding.
take a burn and re-roll.
Okay, yeah.
If that's
Yep,
possible.
this is a group check essentially, and I'm kind of debating on how to do this mechanic. Oh,
Well, I can make it more fun for you with an 88.
Oh shit. Okay.
I will take a burn to reroll mine.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll also do that.
Yep. Okay. Nice. A 6.
Okay.
Worth it. Okay.
Somehow even worse.
94. Okay. I don't suppose you. Well, no. We only allow that one time.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
that's
only
fair.
one.
Yep. Okay. So how many successes did we have? Did we
think
have
just
the
two.
1 out of 4
Two.
deaths
I got
here?
one.
Okay.
3.
3 successes.
Barkley.
Okay. Out of the
5.
5 of you. Okay. So that's more successes than failures. However, we did have an 88.
So it makes
Nomen.
it
So it makes
50
it 50 fucking 50.
50.
Now somebody roll me a D100 flat.
I got the omen. I'm backing off on that one.
Yeah, I'll roll it. I'll take
Very
those.
good. Very good.
27.
27.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Lower is better, right?
Usually.
Lower is
For a
usually
second.
better. Yes. So
For a second, I thought I got not itted. For a split second, I thought that happened.
So, how long would you all wait?
As long as needed.
Right.
Yeah, until sunrise again.
Yeah, it's actually not. Wait till sunrise.
What do you think the night is like? Do you think you have conversation? Do you think it's tense? Do you think...
I think at least, Harry, I'd be trying to chat up, just kind of not like real small, like the small talk that you'd get like on sitting on a bus with somebody you don't quite know.
Yeah.
Because the mindset there, it's going after groups that are unaware. So having normal conversation seems like a good idea.
Yeah.
So I'm just talking about the weather, talking about, you know, maybe some of the games I played in, you know, and won in gambling. And I'm just, whether or not anyone talks with me, that's their choice. But I'm trying to just keep conversation going.
I think Catsi will join the conversation. I don't think it gets very deep, though.
No, it's not meant to be deep at all.
Yeah.
Your service level, I think you very much hear, again, I think you've only heard it once before, but like you definitely hear Catchi's customer service. Like when a stranger asks to try to make conversation with you, and you just entertain the conversation.
Yeah.
Just that kind of level and energy of conversation.
I pick up on that, and I'm the over familiar talking with the customer service person. Because again, that does sound and look kind of natural in the setting.
I think I make one attempt to do small talk, and I say, this reminds me of a triple homicide I had to work on a while back, and I just immediately see the energy in everyone's faces.
Like,
which we could talk about. We could talk about another time. That's fine.
Yeah, let's talk.
Another time.
Jim's just gonna strike up a cigarette and he's just gonna smoke that. Just kind of listening.
How big is the circle? Did we choose, or was there like a specific radius that was denoted or suggested by the diagram?
12 feet.
That was for the iron circle.
The iron circle specifically, but
and
for
the
actual
diameter.
It's up to you all.
Enough
but
for us all to fit in
you
it.
need to all fit in it, yeah.
So
and I'm
probably
assuming
us all sitting size.
I also assumed it used a liter of blood from each of them, which is a lot. So that can be very big, yeah.
And that's 2 liters.
Okay.
That's a hell of a lot of blood.
Well, it's a liter for each one. I was assuming.
Right.
Yeah, because it's half and half.
For each,
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm assuming that it was big enough to put the whole campsite in it, is what I was imagining. But it's up to y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. I was asking because I think when Sal starts smoking, Catsi definitely shifts away from the asbestos-infused cigarette fumes without going too far away, but just obviously staying within the circle.
Oh, right. It's got an asbestos filter. I forgot about that.
It's filtered. It's great. I think I'll have also offered Barkley a cigarette.
Interesting.
If he takes
I
it or
stopped
not.
smoking. I stopped smoking a long time ago.
I will take it if the offer is open. It feels like the right time.
And maybe I'll start again. Maybe I'll start time I started again.
Fair enough. That
Hey.
tracks.
You got an extra?
Of course I do. And I'll hand over those cigarettes. I'm down to 14 cigarettes.
All right.
Oh my god, I didn't realize you had to count them individually.
Yeah. Just like your photographs. Okay. Can I have one more roll, please? This one is a flat D100 from Mr. Charles Oglethorpe. Sorry, Charles Barkley.
Please
is your
call me
code name.
Barkley.
Barkley, right. Sorry. 41. Okay. Y'all sit through the night, and at some point, you know, it does get cold in the desert at night, by the way. So at some point, you know, it gets really cold, and you kind of feel that chill seep into your bones, and you think maybe this is the time that something is going to step out. Various times throughout the night, you might have heard like a snapping branch and turn your head to look and wait. And then nothing came. And there is this underlying tension throughout the evening, buried beneath your casual conversation. And everybody kind of has moments where they feel like they might break, or, and by break, I just mean that tension, breaking you. And you kind of sit there all night till eventually the first light begins to spill over those red stone ridges, and it turns that cold desert gold. And the morning comes on clean and ordinary. The birds start up, the air warms, And along comes the realization that nothing came to meet you at all last night. But there is this sinking feeling that maybe it watched you the whole night, understood your little preparations and plan, and is enjoying this.
Well,
sorry, I wasted your time, everyone.
no, I don't think you wasted nothing.
Let's gather up and I'll give you a ride back to the office.
I don't think you wasted nothing. Just saying. I think we learned a lot about whatever this was. And then we can use that. Maybe we can cross-reference it with someone. Maybe Alda knows what it is. And we got more than we came in with. All right. I stand up, kind of pat Barkley on the back, and start gathering some of these things and replacing them into the velvet bag.
I don't want to bring her bits back without everything in there.
Yep.
It's your responsibility to leave this stuff around too.
Yeah, exactly. Also, somebody should be really scraping up the dirt around the blood to make sure that it's muddled. We don't want it to be left behind, so to speak, on its own.
Oh, I think once you kind of are done, it would begin to steam and then seep into the ground and disappear. You don't have to worry about leaving your blood.
Yeah, say that as that's maybe happening.
Sorry. Yep.
No, you're good.
Like when you cast the spell, it did that, so you're all good. Don't worry about it. Yeah. But the items are still there, so you could pick those up if you wanted to. You
pick
might
them up, all
want
except
to
the loose rice.
You might want to well, I don't know. Do you want Harry? I'm going to zone in on you specifically. You get, as you're looking at the circle or the line that you made with the blood that is kind of there, do you want to kick that and kind of break that you've made so that it's not just sitting there, or do you want to leave it?
Which line are you speaking of?
The line from the blood of the circles that you made.
Oh, that's what...
Yeah.
we're going to have to leave it one way or another. I didn't want to leave blood here of ours.
There's no blood, but there's still the evidence of your magic.
Oh,
yeah. So
we don't want to leave evidence of any kind.
Right. Okay. So you're gonna break that line.
It's
okay,
the scouts leave nothing behind, or whatever it is.
Yeah. So let's say that we see Harry kind of dragging his foot over the outward circles. Everything else gets disappeared by the magic.
Yeah. And I'm kind of doing a side to side, not just making a circle with my foot.
Well, you'll notice that as you are doing it with the intent of removing it, so you just move your foot over it, and then it becomes regular untouched ground. It is your magic circle trap that you're just kind of removing, essentially. So, okay. So he does that. We see him doing that, and that is a very cool thing. All right.
I'd like to, so I set up glass bottles around the perimeter, and the purpose of that was so if they made noise.
Yep.
But remembering metaphors, I thought, well, maybe I can use this. So I go up to one of the glass bottles.
My God.
And I cork it.
Uh-huh.
Bottling up emotions. Now, can we look into this bottle and see what emotions are in this bottle? Malice, anger, stuff like that.
Oh my God. Yes. Okay. I love their brains. I'm telling you. Okay. Make me a roll. This is a flat D100 just to see. Well, actually, no, we'll not do. We'll do a mind roll for you specifically.
All right. I want to use Devil in the Details.
Yeah, fuck you do. Okay. Yep. Let's go. So you make a roll, but you get something extra no matter what with Devil in the Details. And this is just PB bullshit, but you're going to get extra because of the name Devil and the ability and what you guys were trying to do. Fantastic. Not that I'm saying it's a devil, but just you are dealing with the devil here. Not literally, but 19 success. Okay. All right. So what emotion do you find in this bottle? Can I ask you a question? You cork the bottle, and then what does this look like for Jim, the non-believer, to suddenly be understanding that he can do things, magic things?
it's weird, but it doesn't negate his worldview that life is a series of truths, not facts.
Yeah.
So he finds it, wow, maybe it's a little more literal than I thought.
Yeah. Okay, how do you think, without uncorking it and going through the motions of drinking it, because that's my only thought, how would you find out what this emotion is in this bottle if you can't say anything?
So, kind of like how you would... So if you had olive oil and vinegar, So I'm emulsifying it. I'm basically shaking it up and then seeing what ends up being produced from that. And then I kind of put it up to the sun a little bit and look through it just to see.
Holy shit, okay.
And
You're
I
putting
think
it in
I
the
see,
light so you can see the truth. Okay, got it.
And I think I see yellow eyes looking back at me with a sinister grin.
Yeah.
Showing the emotions of just a devious and terrifying presence who's basically amused and in a very cruel way.
Yeah, and I think because of the nature of this spell that you caught it kind of in movement, I don't think this is static for Jim. I think these yellow eyes are like moving and it's looking around, and it does look to Barkley, and then you'll hear this very like wheezing as it's laughing.
This thing needs to die.
Wow, that was fucking crazy. That was such a good episode. We are going to go raid somebody that we don't normally raid. Not because of any reason other than they just aren't on Table Story, but I've known them for a very, very, very long time, and it's his birthday. Okay, so we're gonna go raid someone new to you guys. All right, I promise. He's super awesome. He'll treat you really well, and thank you so much for being here. And we'll see you next week.